Hello ladies, gents, boys, girls, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream, and welcome back into the beautiful PMDG 737-800. We're sat here on the ground as Ryanair UK Blue Max 524 Charlie, real world aeroplane, real world call sign, going down to Newquay from Edinburgh. I saw this flight the other day on Flight Radar and I thought, oh, that would be a good stream. About an hour each way, going into Newquay. It's always a bit difficult on the south coast, especially with the weather at the moment. It's raining where I am, and I'm not too far away from there. Raptors or Scimitar, welcome in. Good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I did watch your video the other day, Scimitar. So good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. And Flight Sim Captain. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're ready for some Ryanair UK ops. I was just in the mood to do some Ryanair flying, and especially now, the Hughes Hub came out with the Ryanair UK livery pack. Just look at this, perfect. And I have installed the Ryanair. What's it called? Not livery. The interior is fully realistic Ryanair, also available on the Hughes Hub. Nice elevated approach as well. Yes, Scimitar. Yeah, it's going to be good fun going into Newquay. And Drew, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so it's going to be good fun. We're using UK 2000, I want to say, for Newquay. I think that's the one I bought. I've had it for ages. I flew in once and then forgot about it, so it's my own fault. TM, I can't even read that name. Sorry, I'm severely dyslexic, but Fraginal? TM Fraginal? I'm gonna say it's that, but thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. Apologies for butchering your name. It'll probably be really bad. I hate editing them because I have to listen to myself. Scimitar, no, it was really good how you edit it. Your videos, even though you've only done 3, are more highly edited than all of mine put together. You should be very proud of them, my friend. I watched them. The quality you put into them, you clearly try really hard. So keep at them. And I'm sure you'll get more views soon. And Flight Sim Captain, I'm also doing a Ryanair UK flight. I'm going from Manchester to Parma. Flight Sim Captain, I'd very much love to do that at the moment, but I'm holding off from doing any Parma flights until Pyrig releases his highly anticipated scenery. Drew, looking forward to Newquay ops. Yeah, Drew, I am too. I've only flown in once. I did Alicante to Newquay as a test about 3 months ago or something when I bought the scenery. I just forgot about it. That's what happens when you have about 1,000 sceneries that you don't use. And Aviation ID, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good day, pal. I remember EK sent an A380 over to Newquay for the Starlink fitting back in April. That's something I may do when the A380, the INI A380, sorry, comes out. That'd be a cool flight. I do remember that because I'm in a Facebook group, like a UK Spotters Facebook group, and everyone, there was like loads of messages in there, like, why is the A380 going to Newquay? What's this? And of course it was for Starlink, wasn't it? But that would be a really cool flight because, my God, I'm looking at struggling to get this this 737-800 into Newquay. So God knows how they got an A380, but it would have been empty though, wouldn't it? So right, anyway, enough blabbering from me. Welcome in to everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get into the flight deck. We are on VATSIM. And let's get this beautiful 737 up and running. Also, look at this. I've got the new EFB that you can download off the flightsim.to page, and it is brilliant. It is really good. The A380 can land in Newquay. Yeah, Scimitar. Yeah, exactly. Me and you both. I was like that. Right. So overhead panel. Nav. We'll start with the flight recorder. Mach airspeed warning. Stall warning. And down we go. Your damper can be remain off. Fuel pump. We'll get no, we'll keep that on standby, and that there. And that's all good. Seatbelt sign can come on now. That's all good there. Yeah. What's the weather like outside? Actually, is it? What's the temperature? It's only 14 degrees here. That's not too warm, so we'll keep that off for a minute. Don't need that. Going up to a flight level of 290. Newquay's elevation. I'll get that in a minute, but I don't know it at this moment in time. Right, and then we start down here with fault and fire test. Aviation AD. I love the new EFB. I did it. I flew with British Airways 777 flight the other day. It's so much better, isn't it? I'll have a look, Drew. I don't know if there's a difference, is that with the Hughes pack, it's all, I think, oh, it's the new Ryanair cabin. So in real life, guys, this isn't here, but yeah, this is the new cabin. These look like the newer chairs, or do they look like the older chairs? No, they do look like the new ones. I do like the old grandfather seats on the Ryanair 73. They are quite comfy, actually. Right, traffic, not airport, data. Reset the fuel flow, RTO, traffic data terrain. Let's jump into the FMC. Pause in it. We are at Echo Golf Papa Hotel. We're on stand 8. I'm hoping, hopefully going to do my first shared cockpit flight on Friday. We're planning to do Stansted to Santander, Ryanair. Very nice, Scimitar. Let me know how it goes. That sounds like a cool flight. Flight level 390 for 390 for elevation out, so 400 rounding up then. Thank you, Drew. 400. There you go. I think I'm flying with the old one. Flight sim captain. Try Ryanair. Yeah, the livery. I get ya. Yeah, the adverts are quite funny. Yeah, I flew Buzz with the old interior seats. Were a lot better. Yeah, the new ones are quite, I don't know. Considering Emirates sent their A380s to Glasgow on a regular before the Middle East stuff, which had a shorter runway than Newquay, I'm not surprised. Really, Aviation AD? Does Newquay have quite a long runway then? I always thought it was like a short one. Morph, hi, are you on VATSIM? Because I'm joining now. Yes, I am on VATSIM, Morph. I'm on stand 8 at Edinburgh. Select the route. Newquay Airport feels really short though. Well, we'll find out in about an hour. If I go off the end of the runway, then we'll know what's happened. Right, fuel 6.6. I'm going to add 200 kilos. So 6.8. 200 kilos for holding in case. And payload, we're going to be taking 62.7. So we're fully loaded going to a lot of people in Glasgow or Edinburgh, so I want to go to Newquay. Because there's a bit of a hill before. Okay. Is it like a displaced threshold? Hello, it's hot here in Gran Canaria. Aviation UK. I hope you're enjoying your holiday, mate. Very, very nice in Gran Canaria. Currently weather in the UK where I am, it's raining cats and dogs. So departing 06 here at Edinburgh. It's going to be the Gossard 1 Charlie, or Gossard 1 Delta, sorry. Arrival into Newquay is going to be runway 30. Right, so it's going to be the ILS 30. I don't think we will be using the Newquay transition. And then if we go to legs, and then let's have a look. I think it's just self-position onto the ILS. Yeah, X more. Actually, no, we'll see what it does. I'm assuming that's just going to be a procedural approach in. Yeah, procedural approach. You know what? We'll do the Newquay procedure. Why not? Why not? That's the hill on the runway, I believe, where it feels like there's a drop before. Ah, right, so it's going to be one of those hit the footers landing, no messing around. Right, 0 fuel weight plugged in. Reserves to get to... Where are we going to? Reserves. That is Cardiff. Right, so we need to get to Cardiff. 2, 4, 3, 1. 3.1 to get to Cardiff safely. Cost index of 5. 29,000 feet. Cruising at 286 at 24. Execute that. Aviation 18, 9,000 foot for Newquay. I think that's reason why it looks short is because it looks quite wide. We should be fine. So flat 30 auto brake 3 then should be absolutely no problem for us. Righty. Let's go and get the charts up. So no, we don't want Izmir. That was my last flight. Let's have the airport, which is there, and the takeoff minimums, and then the SID, which is the Gossard 1 Delta departure. And then this is why I like this new. Look at all that down there. So nice. So runway 6. We'll have to go full length. I don't believe they'd let us go from Bravo, so we'll go full length. Flight sim captain, I've got to go for lunch now. See you later, mate. Take care. Yeah, we'll go from Bravo 6,204. Yeah, that's a little bit tight. I know Ryanair like an intersection departure, but I'll just go full length. So if we go for takeoff performance, so it's going to be runway 06 for departure, full length, full length. And calculate that. It's giving us a takeoff D rate of 1 with a selected temperature of 42 degrees. Takeoff next page, it's going to be a slope of 0.0 and the 040 at 8. Oh, your next me morph. I'll have a look in a second. Beautiful. It's going to be a flat 5 departure with a stab trim of 5.14 and 149. We're going to get GSX loading then.
Boarding requested.
149, park brake set, and we'll trim 5.1 basically.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's about right there. And then we'll go and get the APU spooling. And then we'll just turn the cabin temperature down a tad. That's all good there. Lovely.
Departure checks completed. Bypass
Right.
inserted.
Put that there. Let's have a look at some charts, shall we? And actually, where's Morph? Is that Morph in the... Yeah, that'll be Morph in his EasyJet. He loves a 320 up, Morph does. Anyway, there's GSX there, but I don't use the GSX integration there. I always use it. It's easier for me there. That's the wrong one, Dillon. If we go like this and then to chart. So the Gossard 1 Delta departure, there's no speed restriction. It's going to be up to initial 6,000.
Locking gear.
And left flight director, right flight director. And then if we go to the airport chart, what are we looking at for the runway heading? It's going to be 059. 059. I might join you if I have time intercept from Manchester to Newquay on in my new Logan Air E145. Very nice scimitar. It'd be nice for you to join in X-Plane. Very jealous that you've got a 145 though. Aviation ID, you can drag your apps as well if you don't, if you like. Did you already tinker with the home page? No, I haven't tinkered with the home page. But you can, oh my word, look at that. That is so cool. Yeah, I didn't know that, Aviation ID. That's really cool. Yeah, that's me. You can never go wrong with a 320. No, you can't, Morph. I agree. I agree. However, you know me on this channel. I love the NG. The 7.3's my happy place. Right, let's go to Newquay and have a look at the approaches. So there's the airport chart. We'll have that and the there, and then the stars. That's the arrivals. So via Exmoor, direct to Newquay, back round, and then the approach is the ILS. There you go. So actually, there is an arrival like that, but I want to do the procedure. Right, we'll leave that there then. And put that there. Beautiful. And then we'll go fix rings. Runway 30/4. I think it's the best cockpit out there for modernisation and not simulating you with overstimulating you with screens and buttons. The 220. No, I agree, Scimitar. I do agree. The 220 is very nice when you get to grips with it, but it's slightly overdone. But yeah, the 320 is just the perfect balance of modern, not too over the top. I do agree. Right, what are the runway headings for Newquay? So, airport. 301. And 121. Right, init reference. I'll have takeoff performance on my side. We'll go and get the wind data plugged in there. APU can be put on the bus. And I'll just start the time. I'm going to wait 3 minutes for bleed pressure. I think I requested them. Ah, there you go. Load. Execute that. And that's all done there. So we can go route data. And we'll come outside and watch the last bit of the boarding. S-Boiler, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Let's go 738 tops. Yes. And in the beautiful Ryanair UK livery as well. By Hughes, of course. So it's proper Ryanair style today. And we've got the cabin. So it's full immersion. Welcome back, Drew. That last woman is slowly coming up now. Look at her. 2 more people. Edinburgh to Newquay seems like an odd route for Ryanair to operate. I would think there would be much demand. Yeah, they do a few weird ones though, Scimitar. They do Edinburgh to Bournemouth, Edinburgh to Newquay. Those are the 2 ones where you wouldn't think there's much demand. But, you know, Ryanair are a really smart airline, aren't they? So if they're doing the flights, there must be a demand for it, mustn't there? I'm going straight over Nuki, then left turn onto the ILS. Can I do that? Yeah, Morph. We're doing the procedure. So the procedure is direct to the Nuki VOR, and then we go on an outbound leg, and then back in. Just so, if there are people flying along, we don't like cut corners or anything. But you can do what you want, Morph. That's fine. Right, boarding complete, guys. That is us ready to rock and roll. Last couple of bags coming on. We are going to go LNAV for departure with the auto throttle armed. I'll then turn on 6 pumps, none in the centre. We can go get some bleed pressure in the cabin now because it's been over 3 minutes. And we'll reset the... there. I mean, Bournemouth captures a lot of the south that they don't want EasyJet prices from Gatwick. Yeah, I agree, Scimitar. Be back soon. No problem, mate. Take care. See you in a bit. Oh, that's what you're doing, Morph. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. Lovely stuff. Right, menu. FS actions. Doors. Let's go get the stairs retracted and the doors closed. If there was not enough demand, they would drop the flights, save every penny they get. Exactly, a spoiler. Ryanair did not mess around, so there must be some demand for it, mustn't there? Right, remove the chocks. I'm going to go init reference and take on performance page on my side. They've got that. I'll go and get the ground charts for Edinburgh up. Let me just have a quick check that there is no online ATC. Got London Control on, no one else. That is absolutely fine. So, I'm going to request pushback, and we want west on Foxtrot.
Release parking brakes, please.
Beacon light. Edinburgh traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie, stand 8. Pushing back, facing west. Right, let's just wait for those stairs to be detached from the rear of the aeroplane. We would not want to run them over. Mark, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hey, what do you think of SFS traffic by JustSim? Is it worth it? I've never used it, Mark. I'm really sorry, so I wouldn't be able to give you a good answer on that. I just use the default FSLTL VMR file for my traffic in vPilot. I don't use anything else. Right, parking brake released.
Push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, we'll start at will in sequence with right to left. So engine number 2 to ground, and we'll wait for 25%. And as always, sorry, we are using the Boris sound pack, so welcome back, Flight Sim Captain. That was a quick lunch. Fueling. And I've just realised I'm not even on Unicom. What a sausage. That would help, wouldn't it? Sounds are good though, aren't they?
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Confirmation for a guide engine start.
Cockpit to ground.
Good engine
We have a good engine
start.
start.
Engine number
You
2
can disconnect.
started, so we can go ground. Cheers, Morph.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
That looks like 2 good engine starts to me. There's the bypass pin, so confirm, got 2 good engine starts. We'll start with the overhead. Yaw damper, left gen, right gen, taxi light AP off, start switch is continuous. Probe heats on, elec 2 on, left, right, auto, off. Boris is so good, isn't he, Aviation AD? It's so good. Blank the lower DU. Shall we have a wing view for flaps? Beautiful. Right, flight controls. Full right, neutral, left, neutral, forward, neutral, back, neutral, full left, full right. All flight controls are free and correct. We're going to get the turn-off lights on now. And we are taxiing to runway 06, hold point Alpha 1 via Foxtrot and Alpha. Edinburgh traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie, taxiing to hold point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Foxtrot and Alpha. Right, let's go. So, the weather's fine here at the moment. So it shouldn't be too bad on departure. Right, takeoff config is checked. Got no alarms, recall. Left and right.
Edinburgh traffic, easy 1123, pushing from Stansted facing west. Edinburgh traffic.
There's Morph pushing back. The textures on this livery are so good. You don't realise I've been flying not native PMDG high detail update liveries recently, and they look okay, but you can see that they're not matched up correctly and they don't look as good. And then you download a Hughes livery like this and look at the wing textures. Like, genuinely, if I took a picture of that and showed it to a random person, you'd mistake that for being on a real Ryanair 737. And like just the little bits of grime in the you know, where the slats rest during flight, you've got like grease. It just looks really good. Josh Blackburn, Ryanair is so bad. Yeah, well they're not too bad. I mean, they do a job, don't they? It's cheap and cheerful. So right, back for good now. Work issue. Oh, we're taxiing. Oh, Drew, welcome back, mate. Yeah, I'm technically, I've got my phone next to me. I am on standby, and every time I get a little ping on my phone from someone, I'm always looking. When it's past 7 o'clock in the morning, we don't get a phone call anymore. It's just an update on my my crew app. So at any time, this stream could end, and I could be going somewhere far, far away. But it looks like it at the moment. I've checked my little sneaky app thing, and I haven't got any added sectors, so. It looks like I've got a day off today, and then I'm working tomorrow and Saturday, but I'll be back Sunday with a live stream. I'll decide what we're doing when it comes to it. But Friday as well. Well, actually, no, I already know roughly what we're doing. I'm going to buy Malta, so we'll be doing something in Malta. If you've got any flights you want to see into Malta, let me know. I was thinking of like Jet 2 321 from Stansted to Malta, but the leased aeroplane, not the air tanker. What's the other one called? Fingers crossed, Drew. Yeah, absolutely. See, just flying out of this airport, because Pyriga's made it and it looks so good, it makes me really excited for his Palmer. Just look how good this looks. My GSX is playing up more. Oh, that's not good at all. That is not good. Dubai, Larnaca, Malta. We could actually do that Aviation-AD. I don't think it'd be that long of a stream. I think it 4 hours to Malta, then an hour and 10 minutes over to... No, 4 hours to Larnaca, then an hour and 10 minutes to Malta. That wouldn't be too bad. Titan, that's the one, Drew. Yeah, Titan. That's the route I want to do. Yeah, we might do that then, Aviation-AD. It might be a bit of fun. I might need to start and turn... There, that's fine, Morph. Last night I flew to Cologne and the weather on arrival was terrible. Heavy rain, even patches of pink on the radar. Oh, that's not good at all. No spoiler, that's not good. Edinburgh traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie. Departing runway 06, Gossard 1 Delta departure. Right, lights on. Strobe. Cabin crew. TAR aim, weather radar, recall, lineup checklist complete, ready to go. Ryanair, MXP to Malta would be cool to see. Yeah, we could do something like that. Malta's got loads of stuff you can do though, loads of flights. Chrono 40%. We'll do a rolling takeoff. Lineup was pretty good. Forward pressure. Engine stable. Toga, set takeoff thrust. Oh, Boris, you naughty man. That sounds so good. Jack Edits, good morning, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Or afternoon, sorry, yeah. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Goodbye, Edinburgh. There's that left-hand turn. So we'll wait for 1,500 feet and then we'll go N1 and then we'll start accelerating up. I'll read all the comments in a second, guys. Let me just concentrate on this departure. So 1,500 N1, we'll bug up the up speed and push down a little bit, trimming the aeroplane. And command A above the white bar, so that's flaps 1. Look at that for a view. Wow. There you go. And pop it into VNAV now.
Edinburgh traffic Alpine 57 into Zulu, pushing back from stand 16.
Flaps up.
Bravo.
Right, let me get your comments, guys. It's all right, Jack. I said morning as well, so I wouldn't worry about it. Drew, I assume cabin crew are already sat before the chime. Once you've checked, I assume that's what you'll sit down. Yeah, so what we do at my airline is I would phone the flight deck and say, like, hello, this is Dillon. That is cabin secure for takeoff. And they'd say, thank you, I'll see you up there. Then what we would do is that double ding is not really as a warning to take off. That's our... chime to tell us to start our review. So we do a safety review, so that's when that ding happens, we sit there, we're in silence and we think about nothing apart from evacuation techniques and equipment we might need. That's our like little bit of time, and then once the chime has gone off after takeoff, we can
Edinburgh
talk about
traffic,
whatever we want.
1123,
It's like our sterile cockpit moment, really.
Holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Foxtrot and Alpha,
we'll
Edinburgh traffic.
We'll blank all those, 29, we'll straight up to 29. And we'll go standard barometric pressure. Cabin crew can be released to start service. Aviation AD, I've covered Manchester, Birmingham for Emirates, just near Glasgow, Edinburgh, London Heathrow and London Gatwick. That's all I think. I could probably do it all next week. Definitely Aviation AD. I'm surprised you haven't done them already, mate, to be honest with you. I thought they would be like quite ones you would tick off quickly. Planes, no, I wanted to fly with you, but my mum says I have to go to town, and I thought it'd be okay, but we came back late. When's your next stream? Probably Sunday. Planes, probably Sunday. And don't worry about flying along with me, it's okay, mate. We're doing a return as well. Can you do an iFly video or Stansted, stream Stansted to Salzburg and back, please? Well, I'll have a look, Planes. And Sufs Aviation, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Can you show me the flight deck? We will in a second. We've just been in the flight deck for a while for the setup, so we'll go back in shortly. Drew, interesting. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's not really, if they don't do the ding until I give them like an all clear that the cabin's secure anyway. So that ding is just our little, right now shut up time. Morph, my sim is broken. Why, Morph? I'll join you on the return. I need to update the Phoenix. Oh, that's a shame, Morph. That's a real shame. All right then, mate. Blackburn EasyJet is better than Ryanair. And S-Border says Ryanair on top. I think both are pretty okay if you just fly with them as they intend. If you fly Ryanair and expect, like, luxury, like you'd get on other airlines, then I think you're flying it wrong. If you go into the airport and on the flight thinking it's going to be like a bus, an over-glorified bus, then there you go.
Hello, traffic Alpine 57 Victor Zulu taxiing to Holly Point Runway 06.
Right, lights off, logo light off, start switches off, seatbelts auto, recall checked. We are pressurising, cabin temperature is nice. And everything looks good as we go through 10,000. That looks good to me. Right. Shall we have a nice wing view as we climb out? Might download some cheeky scenery. Ah, very nice, Morph. Very nice. I did put the seatbelt sign on auto, didn't I? Yeah, auto. And that's very nice, Suffs, very nice. That's fair enough, Planes, but everyone's got their opinion on Ryanair, Sometimes they are a bit crap sometimes with some of the cheeky stuff they do, but yeah, they're a good airline as long as you treat them as like a bus. It's okay. I only done Ryanair once, and I was very impressed with how efficient they were. But that, yeah, if you expect to get 2 weeks of clothes in a rucksack, then you're asking for a fine. Yeah, I know, Drew. Exactly. If you play by the rules, Ryanair is good. If you don't play by the rules and try and, if you have a single fare, like a seat-only fare, and turn up with 25 kg in hold luggage, it's not going to be the most pleasant of experiences with Ryanair. But if you turn up with a rucksack, you're fine. What is your Edinburgh scenery? It is Pyrig Devco. Pyrig, and the Echo Golf Hotel Kilo one, Newquay, is by UK 2000 North. Planes, that's so cool. I got to fly to Toronto from Frankfurt in 747-400. Very nice. Yeah, the clouds around the UK at the moment are quite nasty. Let's have a look at the weather in Newquay actually. Arrival, Meta, is that in sim? 316. Yes, it's showers in the vicinity, few at 1600, scatters 19 degrees, 1009, so it could be a bit of a blustery approach. wind is straight down the strip though, so that's not worrying me too much. It's temporarily showers. And some thunderstorms will be coming, but that might be after we've left, so hopefully we'll see. We'll see. I think we're about to get a storm, most likely, Drew. It's about time though, mate. The country needs it. We were driving through some countryside the other day, me and Angela were, and it was just like brown. It was like the south of Spain. Yeah, but I mean, as a pilot, because it's my dream airline, because I literally only fly the 737-800 MAX 8 in the sim. Yeah, that's fair enough, Osplanes, that's fair enough. If you could choose between the Boeing 757 and 76, 75 all day long subs, 75. The 75, the sports car of the sky, and I can't wait for the Bluebird 75 as well. Very much looking forward to that. If you want to know the exact weather meta in the sim, you can also tap the real world and turn it into sim, and I find it helpful for when I drag the time back in sim. So Aviation AD, is this it here? Yeah, so it's got sim and real world. I've got, yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Thank you, Aviation AD. There's our routing today. It's really weird that we're not going in like a straight line down, but we go like we sort of arc around the sort of coast of the UK. It's quite funny. I'm probably going to get the Bluebird Sim 76 when it comes out. That's fair enough, Osplanes. And Will, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. I never got a blinking alert when you were live. Just looked on VATSIM radar. I always just think you're recording a video and just still look at the live streams. Oh, that's fine, Will. We're on our way down to Newquay. Got some UK 2000 scenery for Newquay and a GSX profile, so it should be good fun. And then we'll be coming back to good old trusty Edinburgh. I'm going to be on the United 76 in a week and a Delta 757 in a month. Very nice stuff. It's very nice. Well, I might do Newquay Edinburgh. Yeah, come and join us. Unrealistic flight. No, it's real. It's real, Will. It's a real flight. Lanzanaria, good afternoon, mate. About to depart from Nice back to Heathrow. Very nice, Lanzanaria. Very nice. How did your flight go down to Nice? Was it okay? Build up the number on Volanta. I see 71 flights done already. Yes, Aviation AD. Slowly catching up to your mammoth number. We'll get there eventually. If we have a look on Volanta, have a look at flights. Yeah, we're getting there. 71. And I only started Volanta when about 2 months ago. So this is what we've done on live stream and video so far, which is quite impressive, really, actually. You know, this is quite good. So we've got a lot more to do, though. Oh, in EasyJet. Oh, well, that's fair enough, yeah. I think you have an addiction only 3 away from 400. Yeah, I think you need to see a doctor. Aviation AD. I think you need to go and see someone. If you could be a pilot, what aircraft would you fly? My guess is you want, yeah, 777 would be my favourite Osplanes. 73, because I like the 73, but definitely, if I could choose any, it were to fly now, I'd be a British Airways first officer or a captain on the 777. It's a brilliant aeroplane. Plus it goes to all the destinations that I like going anyway, so. They changed to 2.2s while I was on the ILS for 04, so I changed to do the cooler approach. Bit gusty, but lots of lightning. Yeah, that part of the world does get a bit frisky, doesn't it, with the weather? Every time I've been in real life to Nice as crew, every time we go there, it's like cloudy with thunderstorms. I've never been on a clear day. My uni degree is aviation and airport management, starting next month. Very nice, Aviation AD. What's the end goal, Aviation AD? What do you want to get out from it? Do you want to become like a dispatcher or cabin crew pilot, or you know? So I'm just trying to do everything I want before I'm hammered down with uni work. That's fair enough, mate. That is fair enough. Exactly what it is right now, cloudy and thunderstorms. Yeah, I've done Nice quite a bit. I've been about 8 times as crew, and every time I've ever been, it's been warm. It's been very like muggy and humid, but it's been, you know, overcast skies, thunder and lightning. There's always been a delay getting in or coming out. So it's been a nightmare, really. I think I might like operations undecided at the moment. Yeah, it's something to look into, Aviation AD. You know, you're close to Birmingham Airport, which is good, and I know that my airline at Birmingham Airport does a lot of apprenticeships and stuff for stuff like that. So maybe look at them. Do you prefer the PMDG 737-800 or the iFly? Ozplanes, if I'm being honest, I prefer the PMDG 737-800. I love the iFly, you know, nothing bad to say about the iFly. I just love the NG. This is what I work on in real life, so it's just a special place for me. Right, I've only got 210 miles to the top of descent, so not long at all. Flight time's about 1 hour and 9 minutes. So it's 2 short ones today. I think it might be a bit longer on the way back home. If you could only fly one Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on, what would it be? I was planning to probably be the PMDG 73. It's just, it does loads of flights, very nice and easy, good on performance, looks good, so... Lanzanaria, this will be a classic BA flight scheduled to push now, and still no packs or luggage on board, at least the fuel is loaded. Oh dear, yeah. Always bloody late. Saying that though, every time I go to America, BA are pretty good. Service is a bit crap on board, but yeah. Say 1 if I'm correct about your airline, say 2 if I'm not. No one can prove, remember when I guessed it. Will, number 2. Actually, you're number 3 at the moment. I like me some ANA domestic ops in the 787. I used the Curo 788 a lot before. Yeah, well, I was looking at doing some domestic ops. They do the 777 with the Pratt & Whitney engines, and I was looking at doing that, but I just don't know. With this thing in flight sim, sometimes I get a real urge to fly stuff in other places, but yeah, it's hard to. I just like flying planes I see in real life. You know, I know exactly what airline you fly for. Not saying it, but in brackets saying an airline. You might be right, you might be wrong, Ozplanes. You might be wrong. Either CJ or Blue Tail, new ones. If you know, you know. I don't know what you're on about, Will. I think it's Tom Jet Airlines. Well, I don't know. Could be. That's flying stuff. See you in a bit, mate. Take care. It's not Jet 2. Ooh. You might be on something there, Will. Or you might not be. I will, Softs. Thank you very much, mate. XL Airways, yes. Drew is right. Drew is the only one who's actually figured it out. It's TUI at Gatwick. Oh, it might be, Will. But I know you're not going to say the airline, but I have a question. Why are you allowed to say publicly that you are an airline pilot? Why are you not publicly allowed to say you're an airline pilot for this airline? Well, I'm not an airline pilot. That's number one. But number two is I can tell you who I fly for. I just choose not to, because if everyone knows who I fly for, I'm just going to get constant messages about why did they do this? Why was this cancelled? Why was this done? How's this done? Why'd you do this? Can you get me a discount? Can you do that? And I don't want to deal with it. Plus, it's a little bit of privacy that if I do fly some of you to somewhere on holiday, you won't know it's me. Well, you probably would know it's me because it would say Dillon and you'd hear my Birmingham accent. So it'd probably give it away. It started raining in Salzburg. Oh, that's not very good. I think it's going to rain when we get to Newquay. I can't do that, Will. I'm too polite. Oh, ATC. Hello, hello, hello. London Control. Please contact me 133705. Controller, very good afternoon. It's Blue Max 524 Charlie, flight level 290, inbound as stop.
Blue Max 524 Charlie, London, good afternoon. You can squawk for me 3373.
Squawk 3373, Blue Max 524 Charlie.
Right, a 55 Papa Delta, runway 32, clear to land, wind lead 020 degrees 13.
Gonna have a free flight, no Oz planes. Got some ATC in Nice, so maybe not too much chatting for me. No, that's fine, Landon. I mean, concentrate on your flight. Make it realistic.
I know when it's 001, hello, you sexy man, climb now.
I know when it's you, see your face, and I know your name. I've never flown for your airline. Oh, well, that's good, Will. It's the same where I work. People find out and it's endless hassle for free discounts and stuff. Yeah, it's true. It's like even my family. I mean, you guys, I need to tell you, like I do not get a discount at my airline. I get no free flights. I get free nothing. I have to pay for everything. I get the same price you get. But they use the excuse.
We get 92190 when you're ready.
They get the excuse
that level by Lipso.
We get paid well, and I do. We're the best paid airline in Europe, so
when ready, descending flight
I'd rather have a better base wage than concessions. 110.5.
Left below, spoke 123 Papa on the ground in Newcastle, information Alpha on board, platform 100, loose please.
Earthwork 123 Papa London, good afternoon, clearance Luton, Girly 1 Tango
I was planning
departure,
Dillon gets
squawk
0 discounts. So yeah, I know.
4720.
Cleared Lucy Girly, 1 Tango, squawk 4720, beside 123 Papa.
Earthwork 123 Papa, read back correct.
Exactly, Will, exactly. If we all get concessions and discounts, they said they'd have to cut our base wage.
Benefit Uniform Bravo, taxi,
And I
hold
like
Alpha
paying for
107,
food and
report,
rent,
please, ready.
so no. I'd rather live than go on holiday, thank you.
Center, Speedbird 2 Mike, Whiskey Heavy, requests continued climb to flight level 380.
So 2 Mike, Whiskey, to climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380 for Speedbird 2 Mike, Whiskey.
Oh, that's great, Lanzanori, but you can't wait to go drive him in that RS3. No, not RS3.
Lovely, he has in contact with me. I will get in contact with him. No worries.
Thank you. You've almost just crashed into him like 3 times.
Yeah, I've only just noticed, sorry.
Yeah, I was playing. Yes, they do. Ryanair UK do.
Can I just go through it?
By all means.
By all means. Just go through him.
That sounds like me in Chicago last evening.
Just outside VATSIM in general.
Oh, it was an event flight in Chicago last night.
That just makes it a bit worse.
Hey, you know from Robert, did you say we could go through more somehow I didn't hear correctly?
You can go through.
This hammer cheese croissant I brought, this flight's crap. It's cold. Frank, love the scimitar winglets. Ah, we all do. The scimitar's my favourite.
Welcome Newcastle taxi stand 3. Bye bye.
Stand 3, cheers mate, take care, shuttle 1 3 Quebec.
London Control, good day, Emirates 162, climbing flight level
120
for
It's completely stacked.
Emirates 162, London, good afternoon, squawk 7503.
But to be fair, guys, I'm not going to be in this ATC for long. I'm literally just entered his we've just entered his airspace, and then we're going to exit it as we sort of go south of Liverpool. So not long. See you in a bit, Will. Take care.
Go.
I do
Shuttle
like
3 Bravo, contact London Control,
the 800 without them anymore. I don't like the 800 without them anymore. They just look awesome. Yeah, Drew, I do like the
9001, contact London 127.
the blended. I like the scimitars on this livery, but I like the blended more. But without a winglet, I think the 73 looks a bit weird. The NG I was playing.
Thank you. Standard choice. Bye bye. Emirates 162, thank you, climb flight level 370.
Level 370, Emirates 162.
Over to my whiskey, nothing further, monitor advisory.
122.8 for 2 Mike Whiskey.
Shell X8 Uniform Bravo, runway 07, clear takeoff, coming to Newcastle, 010 degrees 13 knots.
They take off runway 07, can I take from Bravo?
Hello, Delta 161.
So 625.
380.
Delta 161 London, good afternoon, squawk 7347.
I don't mind the one on the Max 8, but I do prefer the NG one. Right, there's minimums plugged in.
Delta 161, climb now, flight level 380.
Climb now, flight level 380, level 1.
2Jet 9219, a descent flight level 200.
Descending 200, 2Jet 9219.
Who we check? Bloody hell, the Germans are here.
Body Control, good afternoon. Shanx 49 Yankee Foxtrot, stand 209 at Manchester. Information November, clearance Tenerife, please.
Hello.
Osplanes, yeah, I know what you mean, but
contact
I
Manchester,
like the
clearance
NG. I think it looks more
11858.
well-rounded. The Max with the massive engines looks a bit
Shanx 49 Yankee Foxtrot.
discombobulated, really. Massive engines on a plane so low to the ground, it looks weird. About the 7.5, with or without, for me, it's with, but don't really mind. Drew, the 7.5, I'm the same as you. I don't mind. I do like the winglet version, but I'm the same as you.
From Bravo, you are now shortly leaving my sector. You can monitor advisory flight.
What's your advisory?
Daniel, welcome in, man. Good afternoon. Do you have your settings in your Discord? I do. If you scroll up on the Explain Helper to the top, I've got all my settings. But also I have a video on the channel about 6 months ago, my friend, with everything in. Lufthansa all going to London. Oh, okay, what, is there an event on or something? Yeah, Heathrow's got ground approach London. It's busy. Busy. It looks wrong, but the full motion sim, the Max feels much better when landing the NG. Oh, really? We'll have a little. Oh no, we'll have a wing view with the forward engine view for the next 120 miles.
Jet 9219, I'm going to give you a shortcut to see if you're doing the full transition. Turn left, heading 250 degrees.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Left 250 to Jet 9219.
But as a passenger, the NG is more enjoyable because they're louder. Well, it depends. I suppose passengers who are not into aeroplanes, they want it quieter, don't they? Bloody hell, Drew. I've got the aircon on, I've got my fan on, I've got the window open, and I'm still absolutely sweating up. Uh, 19 in Birmingham. What is it here? I need to check. I think it's about 20. It feels about 28. It's 20 with drizzle at the moment. So, and I'm more familiar with the Max. Oh, that's fair enough. Planes. I always thought that the Rook call sign is Ryanair UK. No, it's Blue Max. Really weird, isn't it, Morph? I thought it would have been something like Ryanair UK, but I suppose it's a bit like Wizz Air, with Wizz Air UK being called WizGo. And Wizz Air Malta being called Wizz Air Malta, which is a little bit strange.
Jet 9219, a descent flight of 150.
Descending 150 to Jet 9219.
Jamie's World, good afternoon. Good to see you, hope you're doing well. Morph, 20 degrees here and we had a shower. Same as me, Morph, it was 20 degrees. It actually tipped it down earlier. I got caught. I had to go and take some post to the post office, sending some parcels off. And as I got out of the car at home, it actually tipped it down. What add-ons do you have? In this stream, Jamie's World. I'm using the PMDG 737-800, Pyreeg Edinburgh, and UK 2000 Nuki. The visuals and the sim is completely default, so I'm only using the aeroplane and the sceneries.
90219 over resume own navigation direct Vega, Victor Echo Golf Alpha Romeo.
Direct Vega, Twitch at 90219.
I'm going to do some Wizz Air UK ops to Saudi. I did the rotation once to Medina from Gatwick and back, but I found the default A321neo to be very fluttery on approach. Yeah, it's a big thing with any builds products, Aviation AD. I find it in the 350 and the 340 that on fine approach the nose comes up a little bit up and down. Any advice for a driving test? I failed my driving test on Tuesday, first attempt, control gears. Steering signals, change of direction. Your serious fault control, gear and controls. Jamie's World. I'm sorry to hear that. Just work with your instructor. I passed my driving test about 7 months ago now, and I passed first time with one minor. I'm not doing that to gloat, but I'm just saying that it helps when the instructor takes you through it all. But yeah, make sure you keep going out with the instructor. I know it might be expensive, but it'll be worth it. Morph, can you do some Southend airport ops? Yeah, of course we can. Scimitar, welcome back. Good to see you, mate. Drew, wow, he was the most German man I've ever heard. No, Drew. Go back and watch my stream from Luton to Malaga on final approach. That was the most German man I've ever heard. Jamie's World is 2024 worth getting. I have it probably wouldn't run Jamie's World on that laptop, I'm afraid.
Blue Max 2, question 524 Charlie. There is now nothing further. Monitor advisory flying.
Over to advisory, thanks for the service. Blue Max 524 Charlie. Hallo Ryanair. Hallo zusammen. Dankeschön. I know a little bit of German, enough to get me by, to understand some stuff, but I can't speak it properly. I know certain words. What are the actual systems, Jamie's World? What specs have you got? What's the GPU? What's the CPU? How much RAM do you have? That's what we need to know. I've never heard of a Zephyrus G16 ROG before. Welcome back, Will. Seit wann kannst du Deutsch? Komm mal nach Salzburg, Ostrich. Is there a new scenery for... No. Just fancied the flight morph. I think I said that correctly. The only reason I know a bit of German is because of the band I like listening to, Rammstein. That's about it. Oh no, Will, we're talking about... Don't worry, we're talking about German. Yes, Scimitar. Yeah. Yeah. Hallo. Maastricht Control. Yeah. Every time I go to Germany, I've got to keep a really keen ear out because their accent is so thick sometimes that I'm like, what? Are they talking to me? Drew, same here. My dad lived there for a few years. That's really cool, Drew. What, was he in the army or did he just live over there? I know a few friends who was was born over there in a like an army camp. No, it's Hallo, Langenreda identified. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And what's even funnier is in real life when I go into the flight deck to see the flight deck to make sure they're okay, sometimes they have the speakers on so they can listen to the ATC, and when we do fly through Germany, they do sound like that. Oh, it's through work. Fair enough, Drew. Fair enough. Right, let's talk about descent then. 64 miles. So descent, forecast, load, QNH. Real world for... No, we want our arrival. At the moment, it's 10:10. That should give us an updated... Oh, actually, no, execute. 10:10. Pop that in, execute. Progress, that'll give us an updated arrival time. I find that weird, and they say have that black thing with red PTT on Airbus. I know. What are you on about, Will? The red push to talk on the Airbus. Right, we have not got long left. So what I'm going to do is see you later, Ozplanes. Take care, mate. It wants us to 2,500, but on the arrivals, does it give us an altitude? No, I'm just going to go down to 10,000 then. We'll just go for a wing view. Jamie's World laptop specs. Jamie's World, yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of any of those. I'm not confident 2024 would run happily on your system. When they have the ATC audio in the cockpit, they don't use the side stick. No, they use the there's a button here on the 7.3 that they use. That's what they use usually. Scimitar 99, what are you doing? You're a Sunday driver down the autobahn, expects a client. Exactly. I don't know, Will. I don't know yet. I haven't had a look. No, it's all right, Scimitar, but it is true. It is true. It is true. The German controllers are very efficient. What the hell am I looking at here? Terminal. I'll take 22 because that's my lucky number. 22. So we're landing on 30. We'll aim to... You know what? We'll just go Alpha. I'm assuming we can take Alpha. Is that the terminal there? Is that the terminal there? I'm assuming that's the terminal. What's the actual GPU though, Jamie's World? Is it like a 5060, a 4060, 3090? What is it? Or like, is it an AMD GPU? Yes, I'm assuming that the terminal is... Yeah, so there's the runway, so we just come down. Right, there you go. Oh, a 5060. Yeah, you'd probably be able to run it. That's what I was waiting for, Jamie's World. The other stuff really doesn't matter. If you've got a 5060 and an Intel 9, you would be able to run it, but you have to remember that it's a laptop, so it wouldn't run as smooth as this on a PC with a 5080 and airflow. So if you're using auto FPS and you lower your settings down enough, you would be able to run it at a decent rate. Right guys, just before top of set, give me a second, I'm just going to go grab myself another beverage. Only 2 seconds. Sorry Josh, I just saw your message there. Jonah, sorry, Jonah. Anyone know why I get a lot of stutters at Innibuilt Manchester? Object level of detail and terrain level of detail are both 150. I use the iFly Max. Specs are 9060 XT, 16GB, 570X and 32GB of RAM. I know it could be anything. Jonah, you need to get yourself auto FPS, mate. That is what causes your stutters. This will save your performance. So what it does is it lowers the terrain and object level of detail dynamically to make sure that you hit your frames, and then if you pair that alongside GPU-Z, which is there, it limits the VRAM and you get better performance. Yeah, no, Jamie's World, I'm not saying it would be okay, it'd be fine, but you know what you're watching now and what you'll see other people on stream do, you won't get the same performance. I don't want to overpromise and then you download it and spend loads of money on it and it's not up to the standard that you want, you know. So just take in mind that it probably won't be as good as experience of doing it on a desktop, but if you really want to use it, then absolutely you'd be able to run it. Right, sorry about that guys, I'm back with a drink and some Jaffa cakes now. So there's a little pack of Jaffa cakes left, so treat myself to these just before landing. And we are descending in 10 miles. That is 10 miles until descent. I'm using the, just loading it. Is it really nice? Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. I'm doing Ryanair Europe, Malta to Pathos. That is a good route, that is, Jack. That is a really good route. Jonah, I shall have a look at auto FPS. I must say that it only appears when I look towards the terminal building switching views. Yeah, so Jonah, what that will be is your object level of detail. So Innibuilt Manchester has a lot of polygons as it loads in, especially at the terminal building with the lights and everything. But with auto FPS, what it does is it dynamically changes that. So it lowers it when you're closer. So when you're further away, it'll turn it up so it looks better. And then when you are closer and you don't need it to look as good from far, it'll turn it down because you're already there and it's loaded in. Right, there's descent. Down we go. Where are we flying over? What's that stadium down there? Where are we? Is that Bristol? Is that the City Ground? No, we're in the middle of oh no, it might be. Or is that Cardiff Stadium? That might be Cardiff's ground there. Yeah, I had that issue. I was just turning things down. Seems to be working okay. Yeah, that's what I had on my old PC. I had to keep messing with the settings. It also depends on what airport you're going at. You know, you can sort of turn your settings up if you're flying from like Birmingham to Kefalonia, but if you're doing Heathrow JFK, then don't expect, you know, the most smoothest of experiences. Right, down we go. Yeah, we are in the Bristol Channel here. Weather has cleared up though. Oh, it looks a bit worse in front. Okay, spoke too soon, Dillon. That's fine. And yeah, we are over Bristol now because there's the Exmoor. If I do something like that, here we are, Bristol. Well, the British countryside now. We're not directly over Bristol. Got enough time to go to Jersey and back again from Manchester. What, before I take off from Newquay? No, Will. We're probably back airborne on the way to Newquay in about half an hour. We're proper Ryanair style in this. No messing around on the turnaround today. After this, well, no, I've got to go start setting up for dinner with Angela and then go and pick her up. Sorry, mate. Very nice, Morph, very nice. We're on our way down, started our descent now. Beautiful views of the South UK countryside. Your cruise flight level is 390. Bloody hell. Fajita kit, Drew. We're having a fajita kit. Barbecue fajita kit with some, like, what we do is, after we've taken the chicken out, we fry diced peppers and sweet corn in a pan, and that's what we have with it. So, like, that's our veg, then the chicken, and then add a bit more barbecue sauce on. We'll have a fajita kit. But I'm looking forward to that. I love a fajita kit. We'll pull up a chair, Drew, for you, don't worry. Cheers, Will. So breezy, but it's straight down the strip, so it shouldn't be too bad. We just have to watch our speed on final approach. Right, I'm going to get the ILS on there. Got the frequencies tuned. That's all good there. Beautiful. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Please prepare the cabin for landing. Well, let's have a look at this landing performance. We're not too heavy aeroplane, come on. We're fine. Water brake 3. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm going full length anyway, so. Yeah, well, that's normal for airports like this. Is there a departure chart? Because there might be a procedure that they want you to follow. Let me have a look on mine, hang on. So what they might want you to do, Will, is depart and at a certain altitude or distance from a VOR, turn towards a waypoint. So if I go to charts, flight, Yuki charts, SIDS, no, taxi, no. No, there's actually no SID charts, noise abatement procedure, there you go. Departures, runway 30, aircraft less. Right, okay, so aircraft with a max takeoff weight over 5,700 kilograms, climb straight ahead until 2,000 AGL or cross the coast before turning on track. So there you go, Will. So 2,000 feet or across the coast before turning on track. So in the 737 we'll climb up to 2,000 before turning on track. Going to EDI, I'm doing unrealistic easy 319 ups. It doesn't matter, it's a flight sim, isn't it, Will? It don't matter, mate. What's it want us at? So as we start this turn, 139, so NQY 139, and if I've done that correctly, there you go. Right, we've got, there you go, that's fine. So 139 degrees, this will be flat 5, all this will. Usually in the 7-3 procedural turn like this will be flat 5 all the way down. On Navigraph, how do I get the procedure set up? In between us. That's fine. So on Navigraph, it's actually not, a chart, it's actually in the reference noise abatement. So if you go reference and noise abatement, it says for departures runway 30. Yeah, so we'll 2,000 feet before accelerating. That's fine, Morph. That's probably the best. It's going to be. I've got to disembark and reboard as well. So Right through flight level 150, shallow descent because we've got cost index of 5. Oh, that's alright, Morph. At least you can fly along. Doesn't really matter about the scenery sometimes. It's just nice to get in an aeroplane. However, I am a serial spender on the Contrail app. I have like so many sceneries that I've purchased on Anybills, Contrail. If I didn't flight sim, I'd be a very wealthy man. I'd be a very wealthy man. Oh dear, Will. Oh dear. Have we got a pirate in chat? No, Will, we won't be doing that because you're supposed to squawk for 1,000. Any hobby involving aviation is expensive. I collected models and they cost a fortune. Oh, Drew, I've just sold all mine. Just sold all mine. They were in my old bedroom in my old house. And yeah, I put them all on eBay and they've all sold. That's why I went down the post office earlier. I was sending them all out. Right, landing lights on. When you've got these, the retractables, you only put the retractables on when you get like landing clearance, basically. No, Will, we'll do it properly. I've got hundreds, literally. What were they, Drew? What models were they? Mine was a mix of Gemini 200 and Skymarks 1/150 scales and 1/200 scales. Right, we're going to pass a flight level anyway, so we'll just double check the... Zach, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. 1009, real world. Metar, 12 minutes ago. Yeah, 110. 110, yeah. My GSX broke earlier. Yeah, I know, Morph. I hope it's all good now. Look at that cloud in front of us. Odd-shaped cloud. Is that cloud like the start of trying to simulate a thunderstorm cloud? Zach, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is still being laggy for me. Been trying to fix it for days. Oh no, Zach, what's the matter with it? I'm doing good except for the 2024, thanks. Oh no, I'm good, mate. Thanks for asking. Yeah, all good here. Looking forward to this arrival into Newquay. And who's going to go first? What do you mean? Morph? What, pushback? I don't know. I've got mainly Herpa 200s, a mix of Gemini 1400s and 1200s. I've got a full collection of Jet 275s and 21 Neos. I'll send you some photos. Oh, Drew, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sadly, I don't have any of mine left. Got rid of them all. Sometimes, Zach, it's just the sim, mate. Sometimes it is just the sim. I restarted my PC from scratch and deleted a lot of apps, but it's still a bit...
Golf radio check.
Oh, that's a bit annoying. It happened to me since servers went down a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Zach, no, I'm very sorry for that, mate. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Can't wait to toga this thing. Oh, you're going to do toga takeoff, Morg. Very nice. Very nice, Morph. Zach, usually it's 2024. I wouldn't worry about it. It'll probably fix itself. But there has been SIM update 6 come out, so just maybe have a double check to make sure your settings haven't changed, Zach. Right, 210. Flaps 1. Yeah, it did automatically, Zach. So just double check your settings and make sure, because some people have been reporting that their settings have been changed by the update. So just double check, mate. You never know, it could be the littlest thing. Speed brake. Start slowing the aeroplane down. And we'll go down to 190 and I get flat 5 out. Yamarvia, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Can I check in the sim if it's updated? It must have been because of the 707 is in the marketplace. Might be, Zach. It might be. Flat 5. No, Zach, it will do it automatically. So if you haven't got, if you're allowed in the sim, then it will be updated to the newest version. Record the landing. No, not on the way down, Will. We might do it on the way back into Edinburgh. Fireman Sam, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Not sure if I've asked you before, but I'm literally going crazy. Has anyone had the issue with chase plane where sometimes the views are fine when you load in, and the next time and all have they've moved? My wing views are not half in the window shades and the cockpit views are moved forward to the dashboard. Sam, so I have that occasionally with the normal camera. I don't use chase plane, but what it is that the aeroplane moving and it actually messes with the geometry of the cameras, so it just happens. It's a thing. You just have to keep changing them, mate. It's a bit annoying, I know. Yeah, sorry, mate. Stu, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I see Dillon from above. Oh, yeah, I'm coming in now. Not too far. Yamami, a cheeky Ryanair sent to Nuki. Absolute filth. Whilst I'm sending it back to Stansted from Malaga. Very nice, Yamami. Very nice. Yeah, I saw this the other day on Flight Radar, and I thought, oh, that would be a good idea for a stream. That would. Beacon traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie. We are on the procedural approach for the ILS 30. I tried everything, but that's probably the answer in front of my eyes. Yeah, you've probably updated, Zach. It does it automatically, mate. So just double check all your settings and make sure everything's all in order and how you remember it was. Once a bit, 2,500. Go 2,500. Stu, it's the what scenery do you go for? No kid. It's UK 2000, mate. Yeah, Zach, it'll probably be a setting most likely. Or if you use Auto FPS, Zach, make sure it's up to date. That could also be the problem. Thank you, Morph. Hopefully it'll be a butter. We'll have a look at the landing rate as well, guys, on Volanta when we've landed. Do Eurowings still do their service there? They did last summer. I didn't see it, Stu, when I checked Flight Radar, unless it's seasonal at certain points. Auto FPS. Oh, do you not use Auto FPS, Zach? This. If you're not using that, then that's why you're getting stutters. This will fix it. I'll pop it back into VNAV. It seems like we're doing a really slow descent. Or Stu, might be on days that I didn't check. That'd be cool though, Edelweiss. Can't believe they fly here. No, Zach, it needs to be downloaded. Auto FPS, type it in on Google. It's a really, really handy tool. I'm not getting any ILS courses. Did I put the right ILS in? 11050. 11050. 11050. India November Whiskey Quebec. I've got no enunciators for that. Drew, Eurowings 2. Okay. Really strange. I'm not getting any ILS frequency for Newquay. Last time I remember flying into Newquay, I could recall that 30 goes downhill a bit, which made it confusing when I greased the perfection out of the 7.3 and somehow I got minus 197 when I usually pull 100s. Most likely, we've been told about that. I'll go approach. Ah, there you go. No, it just didn't show. Didn't show. That's fine. Go vertical speed. Slow it down a bit. Newquay traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie, established 10 miles, ILS 30. I'll have to remember that, Yamavia. Look at that scenery there, like all these, what are these, copper mines, or what's down here in the south of the UK? Oh, I just looked it up, so it's a thing on Flight Sim, and it's on GitHub. Yes, Zach, so watch a tutorial on how to download it. It's a little bit annoying to download, but you know, once it is downloaded, it's really good. Right, go around for Newquay is 2,500. Oh my god, there is a Lufthansa 74 in Glasgow. Why did it divert, Stu? Yeah, it will help, Zach, it will help. That'll be, yeah. That'll be, Will. Right, 6 miles. Have we got the runway in sight? Runway in sight, there you go. It's got very grey. Right, gear down. Flap 15. Landing lights, start switches, cabin crew. Diversion, oh, that's quite cool. 154. That's pretty cool spot though, Stu. That would be cool to see. Sim's looking gorgeous today though. Yeah, I know. Every time I hear of people, I'm like, that's Will. Newquay traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie, short final, runway 30. Right, don't forget we're vacating right, because I always want to go left for some reason, so we're over here, I believe. Right, shall we do some hand flying then, chaps? So... my aeroplane.
1,000.
Checked. Yes, Stu. Yeah, I bet it looks like the south of Spain down here at the moment. Me and Angela, when we drove to Heathrow through the countryside the other day to do some plane spotting, my God, all the like scenery was just like brown and that sort of colour. I bet it all looks like this down here. Nice and stable though, 14 knots straight on the nose. Happy with that. Descent rate looks good. Quite a bit of down trim though.
Approaching minimums.
Oh.
Minimums.
Checked.
100.
50, 40, 30.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes. Reversers. Manual braking. Reversers stowed. Very nice, happy with that. Happy with that. Welcome down to Nuki, and there's our stand waiting for us with Morph and Will. Yeah, it felt really good. I was happy with the crab kick as well. That was that's why I love the PMDG. It feels so good to fly. Nuki traffic, Blue Max 524 Charlie vacating runway 30. Am I allowed to taxi down there? Or do I? I'm not sure I'm allowed to taxi down there.
Blue Max 524 Charlie
Who was that? Oh, that was Will. No, I'm going to taxi off anyway. That was Will playing back the stream. Right, there you go. We'll go down here anyway. I'm sure we can taxi down. I'm not familiar with this airport. Squawk XBDR, weather radar can come off now. And yeah, welcome down to Nuki. That was you know what, guys, that was a really nice flight down. Really enjoyed that. Scenery's really nice here as well. Beautiful approach. Very happy with that. We'll see what the Lanta gave us as well. And while we're at it, let's select our stand 22. Select. Would have joined if I could, and would have had a real train going back to Edinburgh. Oh, it's all right, Stu. Are you at work today anyway, mate, or are you off today? Because I know it's a Friday, so it's a Thursday, so I know it's a bit hard for people to join. But I'm at work for the next couple of days, so I wanted to get a longish stream out. Right, overhead, APU on. Yeah, I'm at work Monday to Friday, 8 till 3:30. Oh, that's a shame. Well, you haven't got long left, Stu. You've got an hour and a half left, or an hour and 15, until you're technically clocked out, so not too bad. This parking spot looks a bit dodgy. I'll try not to morph. Oh, no, I want all the zeros. I want all the zeros, come on. There you go. Right, APU is on. 1-2 dead. Overhead panel. Bleed. That can come off. Seatbelts. Beacon. Logo light come on. Taxi light off. We'll keep one fuel pump on. Elect 2 can come off. Probe heats. Welcome down to Newquay. I really like little UK airports like this. Yeah, it's really nice, Stu, because no, we don't really come here often or to places like this. It's really nice to do stuff like this. Hurry up, take your time. Yeah, I am. I am, Will. Extend the stairs. Door. Yeah, everyone, seatbelts were undone after we touched down. As soon as we taxied off that runway. Request deboarding. Beautiful. Righty. That's all done there. Let's go outside. Oh, got some Gangnam Style playing. Very nice. I know you are, Will, don't worry. And welcome down to beautiful, where are we again? Newquay. Very nice flight, enjoyed that. What a great view that is, wow. Right, let's jump back in the flight deck. I just need to open the bloody door. There you go. Right, should we see what Volanta gave us?
Passengers deboarding starting.
255. That wasn't 255. Come on. That was not 255. I don't believe that one bit. And we were right on the footers though. Basically bang on. Happy with that though. Happy with that. Where was it in the KLM Fokker? You went Humberside, I think. Cool airport, but I don't fly E-jets or Fokkers, so not worth buying for me. No, that it was Humberside. It's a really nice scenery, Stu, but like if I didn't have the Just Flight Fokkers, I wouldn't really fly anything in there. What's the departure? There isn't one. Morph, it's runway heading, and then climb to 2,000 feet before going direct on course. That's what they want. Think 25 looks like directly in front of my aircraft. You see, welcome to Cornwall sign. Very nice. Volanta lying as per. Yeah, it's always Volanta's fault. It's never the pilot's fault. You here? Is this? Oh yeah, welcome to Cornwall. It's very nice. Nice little scenery this is. I think it's like, I think I paid like £13 for it with tax. I'd like to fly from here in real life. It looks like really nice and small. Doesn't look like this gets very busy. Be runway heading probably more than something after that. Same as Aberdeen. Yeah, it's in the noise abatement, Stu. It says straight ahead till 2000, then to proceed on course. Climb to 1,350. No, we're going to go to 2,000 as it states in the thingy. But very nice, very very nice. Looks like the runway visitors park in Manchester. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look what the call sign is on the way home. Hopefully it's not a bloody long-winded call sign like it was a minute ago. Blue Max 524 Charlie. So try saying that when it's busy. It depends on weight, okay. Bloody hell. Call sign Blue Max 9362. It's even worse. Exactly. Volanta never right with rates. And it's funny that once I pulled a positive 189 into Luxembourg, to this date biblical landing. It's definitely, it must be, Yamavia, the terrain. It doesn't like the fact that it's, because like you say, it slopes down and then up, doesn't it? So yeah. Drew, yeah, it's only a little airport, but a fair few airlines fly from here though. Loganair, EasyJet, Eurowings and Aer Lingus, etc. It's a nice looking airport though, Drew. I bet it's nice to travel through, but you don't. But there's no like huge lines like Heathrow or Gatwick or something. To be fair, I also had a tongue twister with Essex Approach trying to say Ryanair 25 Delta Delta. Oh God, what did we have the other day? And every time I said it, 25 Delta, 75 Delta Echo, easy 75 Delta Echo, and Essex Approach kept coming on saying easy 75 Delta Echo, turned left, and I was like, had a huge stutter trying to say the bloody call sign. Right, let's create this new flight plan then. So we are Rook 9362 Echo Golf Hotel Quebec, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Airframe is the 737-800, but the one with the high density config. And we are airframe Golf Romeo Uniform Kilo Charlie. Generate. What's it giving us? So it'll be like the Tala 6 Charlie, won't it? Yeah, into, oh no, the MP1 Echo into Edinburgh. Hour and 9 minutes away. Dillon, push first, then you morph, then me. I'm not bothered, whatever you guys want. Yeah, that's fine, we'll see you get sorted first. If you guys are done now, you know, don't wait up for me, guys. We'll all get in there eventually. Right, okay, I'm happy with all that information. So let's jump back into the flight deck and Ryanair it and get going again. So, let's jump over here. Flights. Reload. There you go. There's our return. Oh, no, actually. Load flight plan. There you go. Departure and arrival. That's all good there. That's all sorted. Do some 800 have no winglets. Glamrock, some do. Some that fly for Jet 2, if I remember correctly. Pause in it. We're at Echo Golf Hotel Quebec. But good to see you, Glamrock. Hope you're doing well. Stamp 22. Routes. Request. Sim brief. Right, let's load up the aeroplane, shall we? You ready to go and you're late? You can go if you want more. Don't wait for me. Fuel, we're going to need 6.4. I'm adding 200 kilos on. And then payload, we need 60.3. Right, that's all sorted there. Oh, wrong button, Dillon. There you go. Load. Drew, yeah, I bet. Never flown in myself, but always go to Newquay for holiday. Lovely place. You have to always do those trainings here in the. Oh yeah, I did see that they were doing a 321 training the other week, weren't they? So it's going to be runway 30. And then it's going to be the arrival, the ILS 06, Tala MP, execute, departure and arrivals, departure runway 30, execute legs. So yeah, so 2,000 feet should probably be somewhere like there. We'll just get direct to a pace, and then route in over to Edinburgh, like so. Impitala, yeah, that looks all good there, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, init reference, zero fuel weight, that's all plugged in there. Reserves to get to Glasgow.
Newquay traffic easy 1123 pushing
28.
from stand
Cost index of 40.
3 facing east Newquay traffic.
Did that just reset my load? Hang on. Yeah, so we need 60.3. And the fuel, no, the fuel's loaded still the same, that's fine. Right, well actually we'll just do a Ryanair style. I'll reload the sim brief. And request boarding, here we go. Cruising at a flight level of 350. Cruise winds are 267.31.
We are ready for pushback.
Execute that. We'll go and get the performance page up here. So it's going to be full length. Runway 30. Import. Calculate. Takeoff D rate of 2. Selected temperature of 33 degrees. Takeoff page. Next page is going to be slope of negative 0.8. And the runway winds are 320 at 18. Previous page is going to be flap 5. Stab trim of 5.3 and 147. I love these GSX profiles when they walk out the terminal. 147. Left flight director, right flight director. Heading select departure. It's going to be 5.3. Back there, that'll do. Legs, we're going to request our route data. That can go back there. Map mode, and then that's checked. That's all good, and the auto throttle. No, guys, it's all right. Don't orbit for me or wait for me. You can go. I'll catch you up. We're nearly ready to go again, so I won't worry about it. Load that. Execute. That there. Lovely stuff. Right, let's go back outside and enjoy this view. Oh, it's okay, Morph. That's fine. See it owe it to the fly-by-wire, and I'm going to get a Neo flight done soon. If it works decent enough, years ago it must work better now. Right, it should. I think it's pretty good now, Stu. What Neo flight were you going to do? What were you thinking of doing?
Newquay traffic, easy 1123, taxi into holding point Alpha 4 via Alpha, Newquay traffic.
Seeing a bit more. Maybe a short hop so Eurowings or Aer Lingus into the UK. Always done that years ago. Yeah, it's probably best to do a short one, Stu, just see if it's up to it. But that'd be a good flight. I just can't wait for some Neos to do some realistic flights, because at the moment a lot of airlines aren't flying the CEOs anymore. I was about to say it is an army base, this is, isn't it? So yeah, they've got the army stuff there. Nice little airport actually from UK 2000. Some of their best work, really. I like doing this. Ashley, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's Morph in the 320. So we'll watch him. We'll do like a spotting position from here. We'll watch him depart. My GSX just crashed. Got it back. I'll be back in a minute. No, it's all right. What do you mean game, Will? Yeah, RF St. Morgan. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I did see it when I googled the flight, and it came up St. Morgan. I was like, what the? That's not the airport, is it? And it is. There's boarding complete. We'll wait for Morph to depart though, so we can watch good old Morph come up.
Nuki traffic, easy 1123 departing runway 30 flying, runway heading until 2000 feet, Nuki traffic.
Right, see you in a bit, Morph. Enjoy your flight, mate. And then we'll be ready to push back in a second. I've got everything set up, so all we need to do is push back. Actually, is that no, it says Cornwall Airport. That's pretty cool. Right, here he goes. Very nice backdrop for Morph's departure. Should I go do a straight push? I was wondering, not standard. I've got a GSX profile, Will, so I don't know what it will say for me. But if you want to, and then you can just turn around if it's broken. or pushes you not far enough. Right, here comes Morph. Screaming down that runway, Morph is. Oh, he's already airborne, look at that. Very nice, very nice. Seeing a bit more? What we'll do, that's our cue to reset that. And go to cockpit mode. We are fully boarded, so we can go menu, FS actions, doors, retract stairs, close all the doors. Max Toga, definitely. No passengers, packs off Max Toga. Up he went. Right, and then we'll go ground services, remove chocks. Prepare for pushback. We want facing south.
Mixed traffic EC4, Foxtrot Golf, will be pushing back at stand 2-1, mixed traffic.
And then we'll go next page. Oh no, no, not like that. Right, 6 pumps, beacon, packs. We'll wait for Will to push back. And then we can get on our way. How long was that turnaround? So we landed. We parked up on stand 19 minutes ago. That is perfect Ryanair efficiency. There's your 25-minute turnaround, Mr. O'Leary. See you boys, I told you I would bomb it down the runway. You did, you did. Daniel, you fly a Boeing or Airbus IRL? None, Daniel. I'm a cabin manager for an airline in Europe and I fly both, on both Boeing and Airbus. It doesn't let you turn, it's just standard, it's just a straight push. Will, yeah, but I've got a profile. I've got a GSX profile, custom profile. So it's given me an option for facing towards runway 30. Did I set the trim? 5.3. Yeah, I did. Blank that. We'll go up to 6,000. That'll do. Seatbelts on. Come on now. Forgot to put that on. Bong. Right. We'll wait for Will to start moving, then I'll release the park brake. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with this GSX, not GSX, with UK 2000. Their sceneries are really hit and miss. Some of them are really good, some of them are really crap.
Mixed traffic EC4, Foxtrot Golf is going to be taxiing Alpha and holding point Alpha 4 from runway 30, Nuki traffic.
Right, there goes Will. So, park brake released. And in sequence, engine number 2 to ground.
Clear to start engines.
I've already started them, mate. Yeah, Daniel, yeah. I'm type rated to fly on the 737-800 and the Airbus A321neo and CEO. And I used to have another type rating as well, but I never used it, so that was a shame.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Both engines started.
Cockpit to ground.
Well,
We have a
one
good
engine
engine start.
started. We'll start
You can
engine number
disconnect.
1 in sequence now. So we'll wait for 25% again. Off we go. A Netherlands Coast Guard Dash 8 is on a night stop. Very nice. Maybe will. Maybe. You never know. Josh Blackburn, it's on the Hughes liveries pack. Oh my god, it didn't even lift me up, so why is it dropping me like that? If you download the Hughes hub, it comes up on there. So you can download the new Ryanair UK pack and the cabin. So look, we've got the cabin as well.
Bypass pin removed.
So we've got Ryanair
clear.
cabin,
Right is clear.
and we've got a red anti-coal light, which is Ryanair standard as well. Thought you knew, Will. Did you? Right, overhead, left gen, right gen, taxi light, APU off, start switch is continuous, probe heats, elect 2, left, right, auto, off, flaps position, 5. Yeah, Will, I'm 2B cabin manager out of Gatwick, aren't I? Right, let's do the flight control. So full right, neutral, left, neutral, forward, neutral, back, neutral, full left, full right. All flight controls free, correct. Nothing's changed from our outbound flight. Ryanair, Josh, just because I prefer the Boeing. But I'd take anything, mate. If anyone offered me a job doing anything like that. Right, I'm ready to go. I just need to see where I'm taxiing. Nuki traffic, Blue Max 9362, taxiing Alpha for hold point Alpha 4, runway 30. No, it's Drew, it's JMC. It's JMC. Oh no, I still fly for Britannia, remember. I'm a Britannia cabin manager on the 7.5 and 7.3 Classic. Right, turn-offs. Sounds so good, the sound package. Sometimes I do close my eyes and think I am at work. Like, that is so close. Yes, you're friends with PJ. Have you heard back from your new job at Air 2000? Yeah. Oh dear, yeah. No, I've decided to go to Monarch instead. Maybe, Daniel, maybe. If you put exclamation mark airline in chat, exclamation mark airline, All one word with an exclamation mark at the beginning. It might tell you. Long taxi. It's not that bad. There you go. See, I've got commands now, guys. Look how professional this stream is. Exclamation mark, Dillon is unemployed. Yeah, well, I am. This is my job. What are you on about? No, I tell you what though, guys, working in aviation and actually flying on aeroplanes does give you an appreciation for flight sim. Like, when I come home, I really want to fly the sim because I've done something in real life. It's really cool. Stu, exclamation airline, EasyJet, British Airways. Jet 2 Cook, yeah. Will's got it. Stu's got it right. I've also got exclamation mark specs and exclamation mark rules as well for commands. I'm going to put some more in as well, like a Discord link and other bits and bobs, but I'm still playing around with the robot that does them. See, look at that. Professional. Daniel, I don't have an exclamation mark FPS. There's still a lot that I'm going to do. Weird, I was wondering what glasses you wear, but it said yeah, imagine if you put exclamation mark specs and it sent you a Specsavers link instead. Oh dear. Yeah, I wear the Ray-Bans.
Big traffic EV 4 Foxtrot Golf will be departing runway 30 via Alpha 4 Newton traffic.
It was quite a long taxi, that was actually. What's my favourite colour? Oh. Old gold. Old gold's my favourite colour. Right, cabin crew are aware that we're taking off. Landing lights, strobes. TARA, weather radar, recall checked. Nuki traffic, Blue Max 9362 lining up via Alpha 4 behind the departing EasyJet A320. Right, there's Will. Goodbye, Will. We'll chase you down, see who gets there faster. No, not blue or red. Might be orange, Daniel. It might be orange. You never know. That sort of tangerine orange there. That's my favourite colour. Really weird texture this side of the runway though. There's Will, airborne. That's a pretty good lineup. We'll give Will a couple of minutes. What's your favourite number? Is it number 2? What you want about I fly for Jet 4? The FO Rabbit is ready for departure. First Officer Thumper is sat somewhere there. Actually, I did check on the rabbits a minute ago. They are doing fine. If Angela is watching, they are okay. Stu, would you call your son Ryan, Jet or 2? I can't answer that legally. I'm not allowed to legally answer that question, Stu. Nuki traffic, Blue Max 9360 departing runway 30.
Good luck.
Toga, set takeoff thrust. And we'll go chrono. Jet. Neutral.
V1 rotate.
Okay.
Positive.
Gear up. Very nice. It's on. Will I put it on? Don't worry. It's on. It's on a lapse timer. Don't worry, mate. Just got to wait for that to go 200. Or 2,000. Sorry, that's got to go. And there you go. We can turn left. And we can book the up speed. It was a beautiful wing view, wasn't it, Stu? We'll go like that. Max position 1. Legs. Execute LNAV VNAV. Standard. Command eye. Look at that. Wow. Flaps up. Oh, look, there's the old airfield. Look at that. That's pretty cool. As we depart out. Approaching 6,000, so we'll go straight up to 3.5. Ah, yeah, well, I'll do that now, don't worry. I'll do that now. we go to Valanta as well. Yeah, that's our flight there, that's all done, so that's no problem. Yeah, we are climbing up, right. Cabin crew can be released. Gear up and off, water brake off. That can go like that. We'll put some fixed rings in actually. So we go fixed ring, runway 06, /4, /10, /115. Next page, runway 06. And then if we go to charts, and then we get rid of all, actually no, we need that one. 239 and 059. Beautiful, that's all done there. That's all good, and we can clear all these actually. Don't need any. And what we can do is then go for the arrival or the start, which is the MP1 there, and then the approach is going to be the ILS runway 06. And the minimums for that are going to be 310, so we'll go 350, add 40 feet. .350, lights can come off, start switches can come off, logo light off, seatbelt sign to auto, recall checked, pressurising nicely I believe, and we need to go up to 350. And then what is 100 feet. And then the ILS course is a 108.90. 1089. 1089. Beautiful. And then of course the course is 059. Beautiful, right. Enjoy the views as we depart Newquay, heading bound for Edinburgh. Very nice, looking forward to this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be like 4 o'clock by the time we get there. Hopefully we get some ATC, that'd be nice. Beautiful as we come over here now. Look at all that round there. I love the countryside. Looks so, so good. Oh, it's not... Sorry. Daniel's comment hasn't popped up. I think my stream thing has crashed. Hang on, Daniel, give me a second. There you go. So, when you say you're type rated, do you mean to fly the aircraft or to... No, so... Daniel, type rating in mine means we're legally allowed to fly on that aeroplane. Know all like the security stuff, the safety stuff. We've got to do like a type rating course, so like where all the equipment is, how to do emergency procedures, how to use the doors, stuff like that. I have disconnected. Sorry, I've got to go. Oh no, it's all right, Morph. Thanks for flying along with us. I appreciate it, mate. Oh, that's fine, Will. Thanks for doing the departure with me. Really appreciate it, mate. What third-party add-ons do you use? Daniel, I don't use any to enhance the sim. The only third-party add-ons I use are every scenery you see that I use. So like Pyreek for like Birmingham, Edinburgh, those sort of things. And the aeroplanes I fly. Those are the only third-party add-ons I purchase. I don't use any add-ons to make the scenery look better or chase plane. I don't use that. See if you out on the 320neo filter on flight radar, it gets me excited. So what I can fly when the Phoenix comes out. Oh shoot, me and you both. It's just annoying me that they've gone completely silent and haven't said anything in like months. Daniel, no, not really. I just think the sim looks really good anyway, so I don't feel the need to buy any like reshade or Rex Atmos. You know what I mean? So I only use like the aeroplanes that are third party and the scenery, the actual airports. Everything else is pretty good. They don't look brilliant, Daniel, but I don't see a need to pay for them to look slightly different. You know, I think they look acceptable. Knowing our look, it would be just the 320neo, meaning we'll have to wait for the Jet 2 ops, etc. They're still good airlines with 320s, but no, Drew, I know Phoenix, they did this with the 320, didn't they? They released the CEO with CFMs. We had to wait ages for the IAEs. Oh, look at that EasyJet. And then ages for the Neos, the winglet option, sorry. So it's really annoying because I'm hoping that they release the 321neo and the 320neo at the same time, because if they don't, I'm going to be really annoyed, because we will be waiting a year, won't we? TCAS, Will, why are you over there for, Will? Was that you? You fly X-Plane at all? Yes, Daniel, I have X-Plane. That was like my main sim for a long time. And when I got my new PC, I haven't downloaded it on this PC, but I am going to get a hard drive, an SSD, and I will be jumping back into X-Plane eventually. Yeah, we did get a butter into New Key. It was definitely a butter, but what's it called? Volanta gave us a -255. It was definitely not a -255, I can tell you that much. Found out too that the hydraulics move when you deploy the flaps in the Phoenix, although you never see inside the wing. I know, Drew, the Phoenix is brilliant, mate. But this is the problem. They overdo it so much that we have to wait years for them to finish it. What's your thoughts on the compression? Comparison, sorry. Compression, Dillon. What an idiot. Comparison. I think both are great sims, Daniel. Both have got their, their niches and stuff. For the moment, though, I like Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's the overall best package. There's plenty of add-ons, plenty of development for the sim that's coming out soon. With X-Plane, I feel like if you are a beginner simmer, you need to go Microsoft Flight Simulator. X-Plane is very user unfriendly. It's very hard to set everything up and do everything the way you would like. You know, if I was to download X-Plane, I'd have to reinstall all my sceneries, make sure the INI folder's correct, and then install all my ortho that I had, and it's a long-winded thing. But saying that though, when it is all working and all okay, it's a bloody brilliant sim. Scimitar, do you prefer X-Plane? Yes, so it depends. Some people like X-Plane more. I switched literally 2 days ago. Really, Scimitar. What add-ons are you using? Are you just in the Zebo mod at the moment, mate, or have you you bought some at a third party? Yeah. If I was to recommend you anything, it'd be the Flight Factor 777 V2. That thing is great. Or the FlyJSim-8. That is a right handful. Please don't, Will. Thank you very much.
Traffic, EGPH-EGHQ Tango-Charlie, a beam, record VO on flight level 90, climbing flight level 240.
Daniel, I thought I heard that X-Plane just had a third-party developer create ortho. Yeah, they did, Daniel, they did. They did. It is pretty good. Scimitar, hopefully be back for the landing into Edinburgh. I hope so, mate. We've got about 45 minutes until we're down. Yeah, definitely is a must for X-Plane map enhancement. I'm going to do a flight, I don't know. I'm going to do the flight, I don't know. Just carry on, Will. You've already set it up.
Bristol traffic, EGPH-6 Tango-Charlie, out, Coldway 5 minutes, Bristol.
The video I watched on YouTube, X-Plane is looking better than Microsoft. Yeah, it depends on the scenario though, Daniel. It depends on the scenario. Like, I did a flight the other night in the PMDG 777 and I came into landing into JFK and no one can tell me that that approach looks better on X-Plane. I can guarantee you it doesn't. But there are some instances where, yes, I do agree, X-Plane does look better. Paul, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Just before I had to get rid of my PC, I used P3D, and that was a massive upgrade from FS 2004. Paul, I was never really into P3D. I had it for one reason. When I was on my really old PC, I used to fly the black box 340-600, if you remember that. that I had that before, and the only reason I wanted the 340 is because I flew it in real life and wanted to replicate it in the sim. But yeah, that was the only time I ever used P3D. There's cruise, only 150 miles till top of descent. Daniel, I feel it's harder for Microsoft Flight Simulator to catch up with X-Plane on the physics aspect than it would be for X-Plane to catch up with the photogrammetry. I completely agree there, Daniel. The physics in X-Plane are really, really good. They are really good. Right, descent, forecast, load. What's the old Q&H in old Edinburgh? 1009, is that real world? 1009, 1009, yeah. No news, Daniel, no news. They need to fix X-Plane 12 though with some stuff they promised first. I think, Daniel, and this is my honest opinion, if Microsoft Flight Simulator announce Microsoft Flight Simulator 2028 or 2030, whatever they announce, the next iteration, I think then X-Plane will announce something, another type. Oh, so you think we will get a new Microsoft for... Yeah, I think we are going to get another Microsoft, maybe 2028 or 2030. Oh god, not another one. Yeah, it looks like they're doing it every 4 years, Drew. I think I just heard some thunder outside my house. That was definitely thunder. Let me check on windy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I am in right in the middle of a lightning storm. Brilliant. Perfect time to flight sim, some people say. You felt thunder. Yeah, it's thundering by me. I mean, X-Plane 12 does really need an upgrade to 13. It doesn't really need an upgrade to 13. I don't think Scimitar. I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be like a thing of they need to. I think it'd be more of a money thing. They want the money, so they upgrade to a new, you know, product cycle. So they get the money for that. Daniel, it's crazy. I see X-Plane making even more improvements to their physics, but no attempt to the map. Daniel, yes, this is the only problem with X-Plane. This is the only problem. They are working on a next-gen upgrade for their art, the art in X-Plane, but no release date or timeline yet. But they are working on it. Well, we'll have all the plugins for the map. Yeah, exactly. Maybe they've just accepted that it's too hard. Maybe. But like you said, Scimitar, I think they've promised too much with X-Plane 12 that they still need to fix and show us that they can do. So... yeah, there's no timeline yet. Daniel, if they get the map sorted, I think we would see a lot of people leave Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, maybe. I just think that there's too much happening for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, we've got the 7.5 coming, the 7.6 coming, the 7.4 coming. God knows what else. The Phoenix Neos. I think that may keep people in. Oh, Scimitar, don't worry, mate. It's fine. I don't expect anyone to join. No, Daniel, no, there's not. But I just think other companies, like let's say PMDG, for instance, they probably look at it and go, it's going to take us 3 years to develop for 2024. It'll take me 3 years to develop this aeroplane, and then to develop it also in X-Plane, it'll take me another 2 years. Or I can just develop for one sim, the bigger sim, and then start work on a new project. I think that's their sort of idea behind it all. And Scimitar might try the E145 into Heathrow again when approach is online to see how I can handle the no auto throttle. That would be cool, Scimitar. That would be cool. Is it Scimitar? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there someone making a 145 for this sim? I'll have a Google of it and see. I swear there was someone making an E145. No, there's... Oh, it's... Flight Effects have announced an E145 project, but that was the only time they've mentioned it. So maybe eventually. And thank you for the renewed membership. That's 2 months for Drew. Thank you very much, mate. I really, really do appreciate it. Welcome back in, my friend. In a perfect world, they would both merge. No, Daniel, exactly. In a perfect world, they would, wouldn't they? And Drew with the message, 2 months already. Cheers for the content. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that, mate. Absolutely, Scimitar. A big W to Drew. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, my friend. Cheers, Drew. Thanks, mate. Well, I'm looking forward to this arrival into Edinburgh now. Very much looking forward to it. So it's going to be the ILS-06. And that is a Sean Gray sending the 10 joules. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It is a very nice aeroplane, isn't it? And then Sean saying hello. Welcome in, Sean. Hope you're okay. So what arrival are we doing? Hope you're doing well, Sean. Good to see you. It's the MP1 Echo is what we're doing. That's all good there. Right, so I'll continue that there. Yes, I'm only 150 miles from top of drop into Malta. From Malta to Pathos flight. Very nice, Jack. Tell us how your landing goes. And Daniel, X-plane physics are night and day. Lighting inside Microsoft would be crazy. I know, it's a shame, isn't it, that we can't have the best of both worlds. But you know, it's the best time for simming. Doing good, thanks. Love your videos. Thank you very much, Sean. I really do appreciate the support, guys. Really do. And I'll be doing we're doing a long haul live stream soon. I know we did one for 4,000, but I'm already close to 5,000, which is crazy to think about. So I'm trying to look at some flights to do for the long haul for 5,000. So if you guys got any ideas, let me know. Hopefully the 75's like out by then, or the INI A380. That would be nice. That's all good. Auto brake 3 will do. And we enjoy this view. It looks like the weather's decreasing in front of us. Daniel, no, I don't fly through VA, mate. I thought about it. There was a couple of VAs that I wanted to fly for, Ryanair being one of them. But for the channel and myself, I'm too inconsistent with my flying. Not inconsistent, that's the wrong word. I fly so many different airlines for the channel and my own personal enjoyment that I can't really justify doing a VA because I'd hardly fly them. You know, let's say I did Ryanair, I'd only fly them like twice a month. If I did BA, I'd do them 4 times a month or something, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Sean, I appreciate that. Right, let's see if we can get a similar landing to what we had in Newquay. I'm still not believing Volanta. That was not a 255. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. My ego doesn't believe it either. So let's see what we can do going into Edinburgh. Hoping it's going to be a nice arrival. Let's have a look at the weather going in. So at the moment, real world 10 minutes ago, and real world, can I update that? Or in the sim, it's variable at 3 knots, 16 degrees, 1009. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Real world is a little bit behind. It's a little bit behind. And of course, we are using the. Look, I really like this. Look at this. Oh, it's VATS. Do we have ATC? Ah, we might have Tower online. Yes, we do. Look at that. Tower's online. So we're ATIS 131355.
Temperature +1 5, dew point +9, QNH 1009.
Maybe create your own VA log. Aviation-SIM airlines. Oh, no, because I like flying different. I like flying realistic flights, Daniel. I like doing like realistic operations.
1350 runway MU06, transition level, flight level 75, expect radar vector into an ILS approach. Data link clearance available, surface wind variable 5 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, 2,800 status, ceiling 4,600 broken, temperature +15, dew point +9, QNH 1009, acknowledge receipt of information Delta and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Niner.
Edinburgh Airport,
1009, information Delta.
1350 Zulu, run.
Sean, I'm getting the 737-800. Very nice, Sean. It's a great aeroplane. The PMDG one is brilliant. I'd highly recommend it. I really enjoy flying this. It's good fun. It's really good fun. Start descent very shortly. Right, Taz on 118705. Approach may come online, we don't know yet. And then taxi charts, I'll grab them up now. And then, where did the real aeroplane land? So it landed on 206 yesterday. That's okay. And then it went to... That's fine, Drew. Take care, mate. See you in a bit. What stands that? That is... stand. Yeah, we're going in on stand 16, no 17. I want stand 17, I believe. Is that 17? Yeah, that does look like runway 17 to me. And Sean, thank you for the 5 treat jewels. Thank you very much, mate. Really, really do appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and it's stand 17. So that's what we'll ask for. 17. now the thunder has stopped outside and it's gone nice and sunny again. I don't think the weather can decide what it wants to do really outside my house. Right, we are descending now though. There is VNAV path. Down we go. I'm going to get 118705 plugged in. 118705. No, that. Oh my god, that was a VOR, Dillon. You sausage roll. 1085. We'll just keep it like that. 118. 705. Who designed is this livery? It's Hughes. So Hughes, who do all the great liveries for most of the aeroplanes you see on the channel, they have their own app. It's called Hughes Hub. So I downloaded that, and they've got this Ryanair livery, and with the Hughes V2 update, you can now download a realistic Ryanair cabin as well, which is really nice. So look, you've got all the Ryanair. There you go. That'll be stowed for landing, thank you. Can I have all your bags off the bulkhead, please? Can you place them into the overhead stowage? That's a nice little feature. See that, it says emergency equipment only. Very nice. You got emergency equipment stowages there. Very nice. Yeah, so Daniel, what it does is, you know, when you load into the aeroplane and you click liveries, and it says like high density and stuff like that in the bottom, there's actually a new tab now, and it says Ryanair config, and it only works with these liveries, the Ryanair liveries that you can download on their hub. It's very easy to download. If you download the hub, it directly downloads into the sim. Nice, that feature. Jet2 have that storage thingy. He wonder why I said Jet2. Ryanair have that as well. All 73s have that, Will. It's not just a Jet2 thing. It's a standard 737 feature, and actually on the old ones, if I go in, so this is the sky interior, which is my favourite because the lights change and it just looks better on passengers' eyes. But on the older ones, this is all emergency equipment. So you see here it says emergency equipment. That would be full of like bottles and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty cool though. And then this is emergency equipment as well, but it looks a little bit different to this. The one over here is a bit bigger, and that's got like the you know, other stuff in.
Up on the downwind 24. Clear layout traffic. Start Icarus taking off 24.
Horrible, horrible accent there.
Did you hear that then? Daniel, I'll give it a go. Yeah, it's good. It's good, Daniel. The Hughes liveries are really good. If I go outside, yeah, aviation lad. Hello, welcome in. He's Irish for sure. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a nice livery.
Got traffic. Echo for making a left to the left downwind report on final.
There's no controller. That's just thingy. That is. Oh, actually, no. TLA above Tartan. There you go. It's not the control. Hello, Jack. Welcome back, mate. Sorry, I didn't read your comment there. But yeah, it's not the controller. It's just the random guy. Right, through 24,000, I'm going to go, cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. There we go. Jack, oh my bad. No, it's not your fault. You probably thought we were on VATSIM, but we are on VATSIM, sorry, but the controller, the tower is on 118705. We're going to speak to him shortly. So not too long, and we'll be speaking to tower. Just going to have a look, just don't want to make sure, ground's not online or anything, but I'll plan to vacate at, how heavy are we? We're not that heavy. Auto brake 3, flat 30. What's flat 30 giving me actually? 152 final approach. You're actually a little bit slower, so I'll aim to vacate Charlie. If not, it'll be Delta, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And then if it is Charlie, it should be Lima, Charlie Alpha Lima, Golf, runway, not runway, stand 17, hopefully. That's what I'll plan for anyway. And the QNH is 1009. That wing's bouncing around a bit. We're having a little bit of turbulence. Not too bad. It's probably just as we go through the flight levels. Drag required. I'll give it a tad bit of speed brake. Nothing too major. Get a couple of the spoilers out. Aviation Lad, how have you gotten the Hughes Ryanair? I think you still can't download it. Aviation Lad, it's on the Hughes Hub. So if you type in Hughes Hub, you can download an app that is on your desktop, and they've got liveries that you can't get on flightsim.to. They've stopped uploading new liveries to flightsim.to. No, it is Hughes. It's just on their hub. So they had a big post that they're not allowing anyone to download new liveries on flightsim.to due to they had a little bit of an issue with the people who run flightsim.to. So now you can download them all through the Hughes hub. I'm in the Hughes Discord, so when there's a new release, it pings and I get to see them. So, but it's really nice. So you get the Ryanair UK pack. So we're in a Golf Romeo uniform Kilo Sierra, Charlie, sorry, and there's another 4 in the pack. I believe it's a pack of 4 airplanes, which is really nice. Yeah, Aviation Lad, and the brand new, so it works default with the high definition update for the 7.3. So it looks really, really nice. Like the wing textures are so nice. Will this VFR shut his effing mouth? He's just gibberish and unreadable. Who? The VFR? What, on tower frequency, or there's no one talking? Will? I can't hear anyone. Aviation Land, geez, downloading and hopping in the PMDG.
Head of traffic Golf Charlie Oscar Whiskey, sir, about to send flight level 100 inbound Tala. The Blue Max above us, are you aware of us?
We are Blue Max 9362, flight level 140, descending via the MP1 Echo. Are you direct Tala?
Yeah, we're on the MPIP 1 Echo. We removed tartan. We are inbound Tala. We can keep at 100 for a bit, or we can probably actually venture ourselves for a extended ILS 06 if that helps.
If you're in front, I can slow down. That's no problem. I'm currently 3.4 miles away from Tala.
Same here. I've got you on the TCAS 4,000 feet above overhead, so in fact I think you're going to pass me and clear me, so it should be fine.
Right, Roger. I'll keep an eye out. If it gets too close, just let me know and I'll do a 360 left orbit.
No worries. If you can stop descent flight level 120, and then once you've moved off a bit more, then continue to descend. That'd be right.
Hey, firm. We'll go down to 120 and then we'll continue the descent.
Roger.
Right, there you go. Right, okay. 1009. We'll go like that. I'm going to keep the speed up actually. 230 vertical speed. Thank you again. I've been looking for it for waiting line. No, it's all right, Aviation Lad. That's no problem, mate. Went for a haircut and fresh up. Hope the landing into Newquay was all right. Aviation AD, yeah, it was a lovely landing into Newquay. Apart from Volanta gave us an incorrect landing rate. It was definitely not 255.
Got Charlie Oscar Whiskey Sierra, just past over Tallow, now descending initially to 6,000 feet, then 4,000.
And Zach, welcome back in.
Arrival, head of a traffic.
Good to see you, mate. Welcome back. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to keep ahead of this guy and then I'm just going to floor it with level change and speed brake and throw it in. We'll do a proper Ryanair arrival. I'm still trying to get the application to open, but it isn't downloading.
You can probably continue to descend now. We've got about 4 miles of lateral set and 3,000 vertically, so that should be alright.
Roger, we'll start descent now, Blue Max 9362. Right, down we go. I'm actually going to get flaps 1 out now. Sod it. This is how you lose energy in the 7.3. So it wants us. What's it want us on the ILS? 4,000. So we go 4,000 feet. No problem. Yeah, we do need some anti-ice actually. Wow, needing anti-ice at this time of year. What's going on? What is going on in Scotland? Yes, Aviation Lads, it's a separate download in the Hughes Core Packs bit, and then when it's downloaded, mate, when you go into the sim, if you go configure, it'll be in, you know, next to the high density package, it'll say Ryanair cabin. Oh yeah, I'm miles in front of that guy now. Miles. We've done that really well. I'm glad he called. And we should be absolutely okay on speed as well. Yeah, Tala down like that. No, it's alright, Aviation Lad. It's okay, mate. Right, I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to go to 210 knots. I'm going to slow that rate of descent down. And then I'm going to go to flap 5. I'm going to have to wait for him in another VFR. Oh, bloody hell, Will. So it's getting busy now, though, isn't it? Aeroplane? Oh, no. I did not click anything. I put flaps 10 down then. I didn't mean to. But the aeroplane just did a little wiggle then. Sorry, my phone hit the flap button. We are at flaps 10 still. I did want to go to 5. That was my fault then. Sorry, my phone dropped on it then. Tom, welcome in. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Right, we'll switch over to tower. And alarm approach. I'm going to slow down that rate of descent as well. 1,000 feet per minute. Speed brake can come in now. Edinburgh Tower, very good afternoon. It's Blue Max 9362. We are currently established on a 14-mile final, runway 06.
Blue Max 9362, Edinburgh Tower, good afternoon. Continue approach runway 06, number 2.
Continue approach 06, number 2, Blue Max 9362. I'd like to arrive in low cloud with how GFX does it, that with the effect. It's really nice, isn't it, Aviation AD? The whiteout effect's really cool. Burst through the clouds, just see the runway there. It's really nice how they do it. It's really good. Right, I'm going to go down to 180. I'm going to start descending on the glide now. A little bit of a slippy approach that, but we handled it well with the traffic above and stuff. So we'll slow down, and he is... I don't think he's going to be a factor anymore. Yeah, we're on a final. He's like 10 miles behind us. We've absolutely left him in the dust. Just in time, Drew. Perfect timing. I'm not bad. Yourself? Yeah, I'm all right, Tom. All good, my friend. Did you get the car sorted, Tom? And Mark, I'm a buy right now the Flight Sim Traffic Just Sim. Very nice, Mark. Let us know how it goes.
Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Sierra Edinburgh Tower, pass your message.
Golf Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Sierra at the Cessna 210 at 2,000 feet, 2 minutes to Polmont, VFR, with information echo, request full stop, Golf Alpha Sierra.
Golf Foxtrot Romeo Alpha Sierra, cleared to enter the Edinburgh control zone via the Polmont.
I have done it now. I've just booked a holiday for next week too. Very nice, Tom. Where you going, mate?
On Edinburgh QNH of 1009 and
where you jetting off to?
Clear to enter the zone via Polmont VRP, not above 2000, QNH 1009, Golf Alpha Sierra.
Golf Alpha Sierra, read back correct.
2500.
Checked.
Ryanair 879 Foxtrot located at Charlie, request taxi to stand.
Ryanair 879 Foxtrot, taxi stand 1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo.
Stand 1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo, Ryanair 879 Foxtrot.
Blue Max 9362, surface wind variable at 3 knots, runway 06 clear to land.
Runway 06 clear to land, Blue Max 9362. Right, there you go, guys. Got a landing clearance, ready for touchdown. Looking forward to this. I'm taking my girlfriend to Tenerife for a week. Very nice time. My thing's just crashed again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. My thing is just keeps crashing. I don't know why. There you go. Hope you have a nice time in Tenerife, Tom. And at Scimitar, do this landing in true Ryanair fashion? No, we do it properly on this channel, how it should be done. Flat 15, gear down, match speed, taxi lights, start switches, cabin. And it's going to be 151 actually, final approach. So that's flaps 30. 151. Checked.
Golf Alpha Sierra, route towards airfield.
Yeah, we will. I'll do it. Hang on.
Route to the airfield, reporting airfield inside, Golf Alpha Sierra.
Right, we are recording. There you go. Are you counted down till Antalya, Dillon? Remember oh yeah, oh god no. I don't really want to go. Not very happy. Ah, very nice, Tom, very nice. I'm very glad to hear that. I bet you can't wait to start enjoying it. Right, let's do some hand flying. So, disconnect the auto throttle. My throttle, arm the speed brake. My aeroplane. Let's see if we can do another good landing, guys. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I've got Tenerife tomorrow, then Antalya Saturday. I'm absolutely...
Good afternoon, Golf Charlie Oscar Whiskey Sierra with Echo 109, establishing RS06, 16 miles.
Golf Charlie Oscar Whiskey Sierra, good afternoon. Continue approach runway 06.
Well, it depends how long you're going to be. I've got to run off after this.
06, number 2, Golf Whiskey Sierra.
Approaching minimum.
Golf Alpha Sierra, visual with airfield.
Minimum.
Golf Alpha Sierra, roger. Report final runway 06.
Report final 06, Golf Alpha Sierra.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes. Reversers. No, we're not going to make that. Just kick it off. Kick it off. I've already done one. I did Manchester to Newcastle just to test it and it worked fine. Very nice, Tom. I bet you're happy with that then. The Phoenix is a great plane to add. Oh, okay, Will. I'll have a look then, mate. I'll have a look. I will have a look. I know, it was pretty good. I was happy with that. Right, reverses stowed. Flaps in. And Edinburgh Tower, Blue Max 9362. We've vacated via Delta. Can we request stand 17 if able?
Blue Max 9362, if taxi stand 16, or was it 17, via Delta, Alpha, Mike and Golf.
Roger, stand 17 via Delta Alpha, Mike and Golf. Blue Max 9362, thank you for the service. Delta Alpha, right, the aiming point. Geez, my back, I'm missing. Nice landing there, yeah, I know. We'll have a watch of your landing then, Will. We'll have a watch. Right, lights off. There's an all command. Strobe can come off. Is the window causing the issue? I upgraded to Windows 11 the other week and that's started, so I put Windows 10 back and it worked fine. Tom, are you sure it's not like a Windows Defender thing? Because, you know, the system in the background, to launch the Phoenix app. I'll see you later, Scimitar. Take care, mate. The app in the background, that might not be starting because you've got Windows Defender on for 11, Windows 11. That might be the problem. It's best to just have a look. Right, Delta Alpha, and then we go Mike, Golf. Brilliant.
Golf Alpha Sierra turning final.
Golf Alpha Sierra, wind variable, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, Golf Alpha Sierra.
Right, AP, you can come on. See you later, Scimitar, if I didn't say already, mate. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it, buddy. We'll roll on in. It's a left-hand turn here, so it's Mike Golf. So here's Mike, and then Golf, and then straight into the 3-3. Well, not 3-3, 1-7. Right, and here's Golf, and then Stan 17 is it's over here somewhere. Yeah, there, I can see that tug. But it's a very grey day here in Edinburgh. Yeah, I tried, but it was like fully shutting down my PC, like no error or anything, just completely cutting the power. I'm thinking it could be 11 hogging my RAM. It might be, Tom. God, it's so strange, isn't it, how just one update to another Windows causes that much trouble.
Easy 4 Foxtrot Golf Editor.
Really crazy, isn't it?
Runway 06, number 2.
Proceed approach number 2, Easy 4 Foxtrot Golf.
Golf Whiskey Sierra, surface wind 0 at 3 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
06, clear to land, Golf Whiskey Sierra.
The Golf Alpha Sierra, you taxi to the G apron or do you request to stand?
G apron be fine, thanks.
Taxi to G apron via Lima, Mike and Hotel.
Lima, Mike and Hotel for the G apron, Golf Alpha Sierra, many thanks.
AA Ryan Hasselrack. I'm sorry, my dyslexia just absolutely butchered your name. I'm really sorry. But do you have an auto taxi software or something? You taxi's flawless. Like no, I've got, in front of me I've got an iPad with all my charts on. I'm using Navigraph, and I've just seen where we're taxiing. So I just write it down on a notepad next to me. So when we taxied off, he said 17 Delta Alpha Mike Golf, and I just followed it along. It's not too hard here. At other airports it gets more confusing, but with a single runway operations at Edinburgh it's not too bad. I know, to be fair, on Windows 11 just sat on my desktop doing nothing, it would cause 60%. Bloody hell, that's annoying. That's poor parking from me. Anyway, parking brake 1, 2 dead. Weather radar can come off. That's all good there. Beacon off. Seatbelt sign off. APU. That can go like that. Elect 2. Fuel pumps will keep 1 on. Brilliant. And let's go and disarm the doors and request deboarding. I'm looking, Will, don't worry. I'm just going to get the chocks on and stuff and open the doors. Right, that's opening. Oh, that's just practice. That's just practice. Yeah. I've got a good viewpoint on the 737 as well, so... Right, there's us disembarking, but Will wants us to go and watch him land, so we will. We'll go over, and then I've got a replay to do as well. So actually, let me get the FSR. Right, I have control. And I'm going to watch you all land. Wherever you are. Tom, I know Windows 10 only uses the 20 to 30. By the way, the parking is better than I could do. No, that was pretty poor parking from me. Fwong, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just missed our beautiful arrival onto runway 06 into Edinburgh. There's that little plane that was above us, so no wonder we were faster than him.
Number 3, 1053.
Right, he did a nice landing there. Right, we'll keep it like that as a plane spotting view. Waiting for a good old Will to come in. on approach. But yeah, really nice flight. That was, really enjoyed that. Really good fun. Really good fun. I'm always like dead wonky. Do you know what? Some planes are like that. I find the Phoenix is very squirrely with taxiing, Tom. I find that when I fly the Phoenix, I'm constantly on the rudder pedals trying to keep centre or adding brake, because it feels like it's so slippy on taxi. There's Will.
Golf Whiskey Sarah, vacate and right.
EG 4 Foxtrot Golf, surface wind variable at 3 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Thank you, 06, clear to land, EG 4 Foxtrot Golf.
Here comes Will.
Golf Whiskey Sierra, do you want taxi to the G apron or stand?
G apron is fine, thanks, Golf Whiskey Sarah.
Golf Whiskey Sierra, taxi to G apron via Rima, Mike and Hotel.
G apron via Lima, Mike Hotel, thanks, Golf Whiskey Sarah.
Tom, yeah, and the fly-by-wire, flew that the other day, and it was like so heavy on the rudder, like it barely turns. Yes, so the MD-11's like that, Tom. The MD-11's like that. You need to give it an absolute bootful to get it to turn a little bit, and I'm always constantly on the brake trying to get it to move. Right, come on, Will. Oh, a little bit high. Always correcting. Very nice, Will. Very nice landing. Down Will is. There he is. Right, okay. Let's go back over to our aircraft. Oh, that does look very nice over there, though, with our beautiful 737. Right, we'll wait for disembarking, and then we'll do a replay, shall we? That is very Ryanair. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Great landing, Will. Well done, mate. Yeah, I mean, I can only fly Airbus for now because I've dropped my Boeing throttle, so it's broken. Oh, Tom. How'd you do that, mate? Did you just fall off your desk, or...? Yeah, that's really strange. My Airbus throttle's actually playing up a little bit now. It's the right-hand thrust lever is slightly different to the left one now. It's got different measurements when I try and calibrate them. It's really weird. I missed the high-speed vacate. Oh, it's all right. Will. There's no high.
1053, wind variable at 3 knots.
Charlie is quite hard to get. I would have to stand on the brake really hard, but I didn't mind taking it to Delta. It doesn't really bother me.
EG 4 Foxtrot Golf, taxi to stand 9er via Alpha Foxtrot 1 and Foxtrot.
Stand 9 via Alpha Foxtrot 1 and Foxtrot. Apologies, ED4. Wow, ED4 Foxtrot Golf.
Right, that is our flights done. Thank you very much for joining me for those. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM. Thank you to Will and Moore for flying along with me. I really do appreciate it. I was moving it because I needed to use my PC for something else, and all the handles snapped off. So I'm going to try and do some sort of makeshift repairs and glue them back on. Oh, bloody hell, Tom. Yeah, that sounds a pain. I think you can buy them individually, though, mate. Sean, what are you using to speak to ATC? It's a VATSIM, Sean. It's VATSIM. So it's online ATC, and then you use this client called vPilot to speak to them. And then the traffic is by FSLTL. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to go to menu. I'm going to retract all these, close them up. Right. And then I'm gonna tell GSX to clear off, and then I'm gonna go to FS Actions and remove the chocks. And then I'm going to go to PMDG settings, load, final. Is it £55? Bloody hell, Sean. Can you send me a link? Not on here, Sean. I don't allow links in here. But all you need to do is type in the pilot, one word on the internet, and you'll be able to get it, mate. Right, so there we are. There's our aeroplane. So if I go to FSR. Right, here we go. Sorry, I nearly blinded you all then. We'll have a wing view like that. Let's see how this landing was. We'll have a look at the landing from this view, and then we'll check the Lancer and see what it was, what it gave us. So what do we reckon about this landing? Was it any good? Was it bad? It seemed pretty stable all the way down though. I was quite happy with it. Yeah, it's not like the knobs at the top, it's the full handle. Ah, got ya, yeah. My flight time was 1 hour 14. What was yours? Mine was about 1 hour and 5 minutes, Will. That was pretty good. I was happy with that. Right, let's go showcase mode. Let me go to FSR. Let me rewind it a little bit. Let me turn it down as well. Sorry, I'm just deafening everyone. Keep it at about 30. Wong with the butter emojis. Was it a butter? Let's check the Lancer actually first. Not giving me any there. Flights. 88 foot per minute. I'll take that. I will take that. So if I clear off round here, and we will. I'll go to the footers where we can have a little look. Oh, it didn't really load them in, did it? Oh, I tell you what though, that did look good. Yours was mid. Was it not very good? Well, it looked good on the replay. Oh, I will take that. That looked really good. That was a good landing. That was a very good landing. I was happy with that. Right, guys, I'll leave you with a wing view. Should we go for something like that? FSR. Where's FSR? Right, we'll go back here. And guys, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. It was great fun doing the new key and back. Really, really good. You'd have been fired if you'd flown for Ryanair. Yes. that's when you know you've had a good day out in the 737. It was a pretty good landing. But Tom, thanks for joining right at the end there, mate. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But guys, once again, thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Sorry I've got to rush off. I've got to go pick the missus up from work. But take care. If I don't see you very soon, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And yeah, I should be live Sunday. I've got work for the next 2 days. But take care, guys. Thank you very much.